What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys today. I want you guys to go and check out Cards Plug. Use the coupon code Ryan LFC to get 10% off your order. Everything will be down in the description. It's a perfect FIFA card for your loved one or for yourself. You can get your own picture on it. You can rate your own self. You can get a club logo, and also you can get your country logo on it. It's a perfect gift card for someone who loves football or your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Enjoy the video.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
You know what I realize with a lot of people? Why they're stuck. Why they don't go further than they are. Why sometimes they regress. Why people that are so quick to comment negatively or give a backhanded compliment and think it's okay, or make a backhanded comment, because they're so focused on the messenger and not the message. And that's a big issue that I'm noticing pretty much every day. So many people want to listen to reply and not listen to apply. You want to listen to respond, but not listen to understand. Focus on the message. That's all I have to say. Have a blessed day.
Reggae Boyz fans, don't forget to check out the merchandise. Follow the movements. Support the movements. Purchase the merchandise. Reggae Boyz Nation. We have the hat. We have the cups. Check it out. We have a lot of different merchandise in the store. Show your boy Ryan LFC some love and support. Buying the merchandise. Let me know, what do you guys think about the merchandise? Would you guys purchase one of the merchandise? I would really appreciate it. It help the channel grow, and it help the channel put back some money in the channel to buy equipment. So I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Peace.
Oh, and there's them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector. And I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.
Good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning, or good night, whenever you're watching about this video and replay. Big up to all of the people them down in the comment section. Listen, very interested show last night. It was a good show. I enjoyed the show last night. You know, we try our best to make sure that we get an impact, you know, to draw out Rudolph Speed last night, you know, upset with me, but we like that. Him come with fire, and you know me always a come with fire. You get what I say? So I want to big up all of the people them who tuning in last night. Big up Tennessee, always a donate and a support. Fresh God, same so. Big up to you and your family, brethren. Nothing but love and respect. You get the message. Shower, big up yourself, brethren. Nothing but love and respect. Appreciate you being here. You know, support the thing. You get the message. People, don't forget to smash the like button. Owen, big up yourself. You don't know. Everything good. I'm good. Can't complain of life. The greatest thing. You know what I mean? It's Monday, people. It's a beginning of the week. No work for me today, but listen, I went to the gym today and put in a very good exercise. You know, I do some cardio and I do some legs. You get to me and say, yeah man, the legs, I'm telling you, you will not feel the legs until tomorrow morning you wake up. You wonder, oh my God, why you put in so much effort in the legs? But when you're in the Johnny Bravo thing and want to get the legs up and up and up and running, recovering from a knee injury over the years, but I find the right formula to work around the knee injury without it act up on me. So if you have injury out there with your knee, I'm not the doctor, but I have two bad knee, and trust me, at the first me I hurt the legs for over 10 years since I stopped playing football. At the first, experience is everything, man. When I do everything. So me working out my legs now, people, are the best me ever feel in my own entire doing working out. So it's a good feeling. Right now, sitting down right now, the legs is catching right now. You get to me, I say, yeah, man, people. So we have to giving you guys a little bit of update. What is really going on with some of the people mine in the Football Federation. So I'm going to give you guys some of that. What going to transpire this week? The assessment of the Reggae Boyz failure. You know what I mean? Rudolph Speed, the president and the technical committee will definitely look over what went wrong on the report and all of them stuff there. But people of Jamaica only know me, and me always I go stick to the gun. So people, if you don't want to hear me I say, you have time for exit. You get what me I say? Yeah, man, because we're tired to talk about these failure of the Jamaican national team. You get what me I say? Yeah, man, we're really, really tired. But hopefully we can get it right one day. But no, people, we never go deep. We never go deep. We never get deep. Jersey boy and a bad man. Go and go relax, man. Go and relax, Bridget. Remember, you told me that it's good to have two persons working with me. So if you can't get it done, definitely someone get it done. So go and relax. Go and go all fresh and go relax for the Liverpool game tomorrow against Real Madrid. Alright? Don't worry about it. Yeah, man. Teamwork make the dream work. You get what I say? Yeah, man. Alright. So yeah, man, people, we don't want to get distracted. So, a number of things happen leading up to this under 17. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of behind the scene and what's going to happen coming this week in the Football Federation. All right? So, first and foremost, people, about a week before the under 17 tournament, right? About a week before the under 17 tournament. Now, this is what me get. So, Merron Garden, if you're watching, Bridging, I would love for you to come on the show and clear up some of them things what me I go say. Me need a little bit of clarity. You get what me I say? It's good to hear from both sides of the story. You know how we do our thing. You're willing. The phone line is right there. The phone line is open. So the under 17 supposed to arrive in Jamaica today. I don't know if them get in. I didn't call anybody, but me know say I spoke to someone this morning and they said the boys supposed to arrive on the island today. So hopefully the boys arrive on the island. All right, and them don't let out now this in the ocean. You get what I say? But so people want to talk about what chant. So behind the scenes, me I go in. So I want you guys to listen and listen carefully. All right. Now, a number of things have happened leading up to this tournament. Right. Now, Merron Garden, tonight is the opportunity. You need to come and speak to us. Me don't want to hear you talk about media, Jamaican media. Me a part of the media. We are mainstream media. Mainstream media now do nothing for Jamaican football. All them do, wait till something big happen and then them jump on it. We are talk about it every day. We are mainstream media. I want to give you respect, no man. So Merron, me don't want to hear that. You need to come on the show. Yeah? We don't want to hear about mainstream media. Mainstream media now do nothing for Jamaican football. So I'm telling you that. No. So get that out of the way. So, people, 1 week before the tournament, all right? Now, the JFF hire Merron Garden as a part-time coach. All right? And people, I am fool. I don't know what part-time mean. I want you guys to educate me what is a part-time job. All right? So, the viewers, I would love for you guys to enlighten me and teach me. I am asking for guidance from the comment section. Teach me what is a part-time job is. All right? So, Merron Garden, 1 week before the tournament, a whole heap of look almost Merron Garden no coach the under 17 team. All right? 1 week before the tournament, viewers and subscribers, the JFF hold a meeting with Merron Garden, right? And they ask Merron Garden, is it true that you're slaughtering the Football Federation name? Talking whosoever you talk to, me no know, and it reach back to the people them in the Football Federation say, you're complaining about money, not getting enough money for coach under 17 team. Right? The man them call you up in a meeting and you say nothing like that. Right? And man, if you take the job when Dalton win and over that contract to you, remember, you get the job over 2 years. Merron Garden, is it true? I want you to call in and clear up these things, you know. Right? If you make it slide, that means I saw you go. And me I hold them half. Alright? Your job is to come and say, boy, Ryan, a rubbish shot. Let me tell you exactly how it go. So, Merron Garden, is it true you get appointed to be the under 17 coach for 2 years? Merron Garden, is it true people, high places in the Football Federation said to you, Merron, start prepare the under 17 team? Is it that true? Where numerous of time, them tell you, don't go up on the trip with the senior team, but you're pressed in to go on the trip. Is it true or it's fake news or false? So, Merron, I'm not accusing you. I am asking for clarity and I'm asking question. So, Merron Garden, is it true that you has been told many time to start preparing the under 17 team? Merron Garden, is it true that you coaching the Costa Cup team don't have enough time? Every minute, every keeper camp, you put it off. Is that true, Merron Garden? First and foremost, the under 17 team went to Florida, right? They went for a training camp, right? And they're supposed to go back again in Florida. And you guys joke out the thing. Is that true, Merron Garden? I need answer. So, for the people them who know Merron Garden, just tell him that we need to speak. He need not to come on the show, but call into the show and we ask him about these things. Alright? Now, with all I said in the intro, right? Merron Garden, a part-time job is, and JFF, and that's why I always I go blame the Football Federation. No, Fresh God, you hire me to do a job, to work on your house. I'm going to turn up when I feel like. Alright? What you going to do to me? Fresh God, every day, you keep calling me. Every day you keep calling me and say, Ryan, me need my house to get done. What you going to do to me? Viewers, me ask them down in the comment question. If me keep on asking you to come and get my job done for my house, I don't deserve to have that job. I know Fresh God would have fired me, would have sacked me. That's why I go blame the Football Federation. when they move the goalposts. So who are run Jamaican football and run the national team? Is it Merron Garden or Uno are run it? That show that Uno have the talk speed, Dennis Young, the chairman, the vice president. You get what I say? Mr. Ricketts, Uno don't have no talk. Because if Uno continue telling Merron Garden, hey, do not travel with the senior team, start to prepare the team. Talk to me now, man. Talk to me now. Who are on the football federation? Is it Merron Garden? When you pay the man for do a job and him do what him like. So why want to keep him? Why want to keep him? JFF? Why want to keep him? Is it that when you give Merron Garden basket to carry water? Talk to me. And I have to say, Merron Garden, leading up to this tournament in the bridging, me hear you on national TV, me in a press conference, you have every single thing that you need. They support you, they give you all the practice game you need, but you'd love to have more. Remember, I used to them thing in the Merron Garden. So why is it no? You never get the job done. You have the players, all the players we have, all of these things. Merron Garden. Come on, man, people, man. It kind of confused me. And let's talk about the discussion of the Jamaican team. See? Let's talk about the performance by the team. Now, Merron, I know this team would never qualify. Right? Based upon my knowledge about preparation and all of these things going into a tournament. You need at least 2 years to prepare a team for under 17 or any tournament. All right? We might lucky when we have the good player. We might lucky when we have the good coach. It will work up to a point. But no consistent. We will have success, but it will just we'd have the success, but it would be sustainable. You understand? It wouldn't sustainable. You get what I say? Because at the end of the day, the Football Federation don't have a proper structure. All right? Now, Merron, leading up to the tournament in the bridge, when leader and all of the fans see the team, probably a look short period of time and thing, and people who go watch them, they speak about pay a long ball. You can't tell me that that's not what you tell the youth them, because if you never tell the youth them to kick these one bag of long ball, at halftime, you definitely would have speak to the players them, hey, play to his strength. And it's so funny, we didn't play to his strength the last game, because Bell out of the game, him not even have the impact that he make on the first 3 games in the tournament. Because people, I have no problem with no long ball, Prince. I want people to understand this. I want Merron Garden to understand this. First God, I have no problem with coach playing long ball, because that happen across Europe. You get what I say? Long ball is a part of football. No make nobody tell you nothing. But me enjoying watching Burnley when they play the long ball. You know why? Because you see why they play the long ball. Right? If them don't win the first ball, then win the second ball. Burnley play over 7 years in the English Premier League by kicking the football long, by playing a lot of square inside the box. Them have a purpose. That's what they do to stay in the English Premier League. So nothing is wrong, but nothing wrong with long ball. But when the team, when we play the ball up top, we don't win the first ball, we don't win the second ball, and we don't win the third ball. When we do win the fourth ball, we turn it over in the midfield. As we come under a little pressure, we turn over the ball. So I have no problem with the long ball, but it don't work. It don't work. kick and bum flick football don't work, Merron Garden, and this is why I am blaming you, because you are the man on the operation. You are the man on the sideline. You on the sideline. The same mistake we make, you never correct it, you never fix it for the nether game. We go on, went on, and done up the same thing. We never fix it. It never fix. And this is what going to lead for you to get sacked by the Football Federation when you're going into the meeting. You get what I say? Yeah, because you feel, Bridging. You feel. And not only him, I want to get sacked, you know. I think we need to free up. We need to free up Wendell Downswell should be sacked for a man have so much experience and a part of this team camp, a part of the campaign. Downswell are the technical director. You get what I say? We have the coach, the coaching school. They were part of it. All of them, man. Yeah. You understand? All of them, man. Yeah. May I tell you this? All of them need to go. And the only way we're going to get changes in the football. Them man need to go, Bridging. The same man them want to continue to feel this. Downswell, give her a walk, Bridging. A day time, Bridging. Go take on Reno. Tongue and Westmoreland. Take on Reno, man. The show back, go give back to Reno Football Club, Bridging. More than you hear not doing the right and proper, the necessary thing to get the team them to qualify. A day time. Downswell, a day time. You understand? All of these coaches that went, but them have A license and B license. Chink them. Really, really chink. They let us down big time. You get what I say? Individual. Always. Every national team watch all the time. Be an individual. Be an individual. Okay, I never put on the football and play as a team. The few little time we do that in this honest. Can you imagine? Can you imagine every game we play we score? Every single game we play we score. Every single one of them we play we score. Not good enough. It's just not good enough. People hit the like button. Now stop playing game, man. Hit the like button. Just hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. We need a fresh. We need a whole soul change, Bridging. We need the whole soul change. You get to me? I say, yeah, Downswell need to go, man. Too many teams that he were part of that failed. He were part of so many teams that failed, but he still continue living on the past. Continue living on the past. Yeah, him done well in the past, but give somebody else the opportunity to Downswell. You get to me? I say, we need to give other people people a chance. This thing where him go 4 World Cup. Yeah, we know him go 4 World Cup. Appreciate their job. But at the end of the day, him has been going to so many youth tournaments and fail, but still keep him job as a technical director. What am I do? What am I do for Jamaican football? Downswell them. Regin, I'm telling you, bro, like, we have so many respect for them, but let go. If you love the nation that, if you love the nation so much, and the nation are go down, and the man them still a hold on pan it, and still a go down with the name. You don't love Jamaican football, brother. You don't love it. You don't love it. Speed and all of you don't love it, brother. You don't love it. Could I don't want to say. You don't love it because if you don't love it, you give it up, brother. You just sit down pan it, so. You get what I say? You just sit down and nah Lego. You not Lego. You not Lego. You understand? Give somebody else a chance, make them feel us, man. We have the same blasted people, them continue to feel the nation. You get what I say? Because of greedy. Man greedy. You get what I say? Man greedy. Man too greedy, Bridging, man. You get what I say? Same old thing. And expect if you get same result. You get what I say? You need to change, man. The football is terrible, man. Terrible. We can't ever beat a player. And then the next thing to this thing where the man do pick the squad before even the squad going at the World Cup, in the qualify. A bag of people have said the man to pick the right squad. You understand? Man who get picked when they're supposed to get picked in at the thing. Total madness. Totally madness. Brethren, totally madness. You can't tell me that if we never have a better coach, we can analyze the problem and fix things. We would get a better. Even to the semi-final. You get to me, I say? Even to the semi-final, I would have feel much more better. I would have feel much, much more better. It's not good enough, man. It's not good enough. It's not. I was watching the JPL, I'ma just say, yeah, what? I was watching the JPL, Tivoli and thing. I'ma just say, yo, may I come do some live, yeah, man. Cause it won't put me to sleep. I don't want to sleep so early. You get to me, I say? Yeah, people, I'll take a phone call, people. People, hit the like button. I was watching the JPL and I say, you know what? I want to go to bed early, but me don't want to sleep or me have to wake up in the hours, people. You understand? I never want to continue watching JPL because it put me to sleep. It's just the reality. You get to me, I say? And even this thing, Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Come on, big up yourself, Ryan.
We're back at it
I just
again,
have something quick to say because the reason why me personally I blame the coach.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I know Ryan, because you see one thing with Jamaican people, them go and like them like forget things. You see when CONCACAF send out the group stage, then where Jamaica knows so we are going in them group. That was months before January, right? That was like in October. The man do an interview on TVJ and say him have him squad, him only need few overseas additional to boost him squad, right? That they on big TVJ. Nobody can say like me. So first thing that means say some preparation, Ryan, some line is a go on about preparation and these things. So all this man can come in from October. So him don't have him clear them. And him only want few ballers to come on the team for strengthening. From October, you know. So I don't understand how people try to talk about preparation. And as I say, I said the man have decided for 2 years. So what I'm doing at 2 years, even if I'm a teacher, 1 to afternoon training can go on in the afternoon, you know.
No, I have a whole heap of training. I have a whole heap of thing for do, man.
So, oh, all right. So that's why when last night Mr. Speed I come with him ignorancy. So why Mr. Speed I am man we are part time?
Them say that the thing with them say them have no money.
So in that wait what? They not have no money for what?
Them never,
I am a new coach.
Them never have no money at the time when them hire the coach part time. Them never have the money, but them have money now. You realize that no money was the issue this time around. Money is there in the kitty now, brother.
So I mean, Mr. Speed make a bold statement last night, and if I didn't money really control with football, Ryan, we do, you know. Because me here make a statement say we want at least 2 years to prepare. The man look on you and I tell you say we don't need at least 2 years, not even 1 year. We just need some little months.
Yeah, I think Prince he sent me that video then I can play it back, you know, make Prince make
him say it. No wonder always skip on the last night, but to everything I go, I mean not even jump in and to me have the issue with the internet. Him say it. I mean at the chat and say, oh man. A technical director because anybody can quit me and send him because he did on the video.
No, me go play it, man. Prince he cut it out. Me go play it. Me go play it.
The man say we don't need we don't need a preparation time like 1 year. When the man said that Ryan me text nine groups so we do look on the man then we are run with football at all, we don't need one preparation here and the man of Brazil and the US and every country I do it. So who we Mr. Speed, answer me now, Mr. Speed. Who is Jamaica? What Jamaica football achieve? We win a World Cup before? We win a Gold Cup before? We win a Nation League before? You come tell me about 4 qualifier when me a little boy, me not TV that watch football in time. Then when 1998, me a 2. When you come tell me as a youth now, say, if we just live for 98 because I be all foot in a football. All foot in the media too because the media get beaten too because the media in the wall long thing with the Jamaica football the glean of them may I tell you because the article them when them put out them a promote division and them not promote one Jamaica. I go say it again, JD. Sorry, Ryan. I'm a brawling. if Jamaica do say one, if Jamaica do about one Jamaica team, Ryan, no matter what we do, we're not going to know World Cup. Because the fact is, and this happy all of the haters them where I watch. The fact is, Jamaican, most of the Jamaican them, we cannot find a Jamaican 12 we can compete in a CONCACAF World Cup qualifying against these money. And we are no World Cup. If we don't get no help, we can't do it. Because guess what? Football are run left way. You hear when man come on punish you and tell you, last night, Ryan, the country them a move fast, the Latin country them a run left way. Haiti them a run left way, DR them a run left way, Puerto Rico a run left way. So make the people them go and trick themselves. Make everybody go and trick themselves, Ryan. Guess what? Because remember last time I ball, you know, me now go make that reach me, and me now make my stress go for Jamaica team. So anytime I see a squad come out, me just go put on my hopes and just watch the match. Me not go have no hopes and nothing, Ryan, because the man no mean good for football, bro. You see me?
Yeah.
The man no mean good for football.
Can understand. I understand.
Ryan, me no coach, you know, and when me hear the man say we don't need 1 year, you know, we only need few months to prepare for under 20 girl, you know.
I
nearly run out of room, you know.
Remember play
and say what is, you know.
Remember play for the people them, because like the people them not believe. You have to hang up though.
Yeah man. Hang up, yeah man.
Yeah. Alright, people, listen to this. Look like Prince go watch the show last night, you know. Listen to this. Picking a team to having a youth program, you need 2 years. 1 year to scout the play of them and training for the next year. You know quite well of that. So we get in this under 20.
I agree with you, because under 20 players should be professional. So them shouldn't need so much preparation time. Under 20, and you believe say training in a national setup is preparation for World Cup qualifying. So if you know how long themselves for you to become a professional player, it's like 10 years of playing for. So when you are trained for somebody going to World Cup qualifier under 17, them are trained for them about 7 years of age. So it's programs the country must come up with to have them in that sustained training, whether in them clubs, in the academies, playing national youth competitions, and that really prepare them go overseas and
picking a team to having a youth program, you need 2 years. 1 year to scout the play of them and training for the next year. You know quite well of that. So we get in this under 20.
I agree with you, because under 20 players should be professional. So them shouldn't need so much preparation time. Under 20, and you believe say training in a national setup is preparation for World Cup qualifying. So if you know how long themselves for you to become a professional player, is like 10 years of playing for. So when you are trained for somebody going to World Cup qualifier under 17, them are trained for them about 7 years of age. So it's programs the country must come up with to have them in that sustained training, whether in them clubs, in the academies, playing national youth competitions, and that really prepare them go overseas and play for the World Cup qualifier. That is where we differ from a lot of people who say we must have the player them in a training for 6 months and that to make them qualify. No, the team that qualified in 2011, that wasn't the case. They were playing games 2 years out from 2 years before and have some structure and system. That's why they qualify. It's not the JFF camps alone why they qualify. They were playing in a Casafa competition. They were playing against Premier League team for that period. They were together, not playing enough, but not straight.
Speed. Just remind you again that under 17 team. Speed, you know well. You were the president at that time. The coach was the manager was Rice Simpson. The coach was Wendell Donzer, Boris Johnson. Bro, we train every single day from Monday to Friday. We train. I leave from Excelsior.
Whenever I train every day.
Speed, we train from Monday to Friday. Speed. Ask Boris Johnson. Some of the play. Me the part of the team. Me the part of the thing. Speed.
we never train them. People still got in school. Even some of the time.
After school. Yes, Prince. Welcome, bro. Good evening, bro.
Good evening, Ryan.
Mm.
So AY thing, So you remember that we speak say we don't need to prepare. We only need about 1 month and so to prepare. You remember that what him say? Right. I send you something else again. I send you one article where show say the US feed them under 20 team a train from January the 5. In fact, the under 17 team, women team, them depend tour at England, and US already have a plan for below them under 20 cohort from the under 17 players. So look on the article and pull up the article on the screen. Come on, everybody see, you know.
Bro, you see
everybody see for themselves.
that when him, I don't know if you use that for share my stream, bro. Me that try to do that from the other day for bring up something, bro.
To bring up the article.
Yeah.
You know, have your phone where you can click on it and just show the people them on the screen say legit. I don't know we are make up. Because I don't understand why we Jamaicans only need a month for prep. And USA and other country there we actually them need whole heap of months. When we only need 1 month and 2, you know, based on what Speed say. But US them not no sense because why them need 6 months, why them need 5 months.
Now the 82 minutes.
Well, if we really ask yourself them question there, Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah, Chapaka Maroon, bro. Chapaka Maroon. Look like them first win this under the new
man, they must under a new coach. Yeah, man.
But Prince, listen. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, man. We can't compete with them team. Yeah. We only develop. We only have like one football big baller out a year. Yeah, year or 5 years we get one big baller. We can't compete with them, man. Then we have developed how much baller send around the world go play football. The biggest, the other baller where we have a Leon Bailey, big baller, and not even Jamaica in develop. Shamar Nichols, so we can say Jamaica. And name how much other baller we produce from out of Jamaica. Look into it, Ryan. So how we gonna compete with them on there? We have baller all over the world playing ball.
So we not ball all over the world, man, Carla. What you mean we can compete? You know, so we compete now under 17.
You know what?
We compete now the under 17. None of the team they know how to play with.
Under 17, no, brother, we not playing nothing. We can't put
so
two passes together.
You don't think we can compete?
No, brother, we can't compete with them, man. We're not develop ball so like that. You know, call it JPL Bush League. And I guess some most of it will come from. Yeah. What you call MLS? Call MLS Bush League too?
Yeah, Bush League too.
No, but never better ball. That really do.
Yeah, they more better baller, but the MLS a Bush League, man. A lot of people. What you call it?
Yo, watch out, Ryan. Me go fix it up. MLS and a Bush League. MLS a retirement league.
Retirement.
No, so when we get baller, so when we send to the baller MLS, them we say Bush League then down.
Yeah,
no,
man.
them gone a retirement league because this a European baller go retire.
Alright, like you can lower, we say God a Bush League then.
Yeah.
And that's just no, but it's a step up then. It's a step up a notch then.
Step up Jamaica. Me I watch the JPL now, brother. The man them play slow, bro. Slow.
We don't watch them too. We watch them.
I remember come on live, you know, because it nearly put me to sleep, brother. I say me know I got my bed and then I have to get up all 12 o'clock. Yeah.
Ryan,
Why we have
everybody I watch JPL a while ago, you know. All me, I watch JPL, you know. And when me look, I see Ryan show pop up on my phone. Me I say, no, eat then man, me done man. And me I tell you, say me I watch JPL, brother. Yeah, me I tell you,
We are trying.
You have to give them a little support, man.
We
You
are
have to give them a little
supporting.
support.
Me there watch a game too, but brother, no sir. The game too slow, brother. And that's why we want to go international. The JPL player them struggle. Cause the game when they play at a space, when they play in the Premier League, them play slow, brother. Watch out. If you watch it, the man them take all about 5-4 touch over the ball before them pass it. They have to look up, they have to dress up everything.
Right. Let me show you one thing.
You have to develop that. Then if you see that, why did the coaching staff can't say that? Say, yo, we are playing too slow.
But most I play them are come still. Most I play them, I'll give them say a pick overseas.
Yeah. So but we have to get better coaching.
So we don't know say the JPL better. We know say the JPL the MLS better than the JPL. A blind man, you don't have to say that with that. Nobody knows it.
We couldn't really there and say JPL better than MLS. Come on, man. Absolutely nobody would have said that in Jamaica. I'm sure if it asks a 5-year-old not to that either. Come on, people.
Brother, hold on. Which top 10? MLS, in the top 10, which top 10 league? Mexico League higher than that. Mexican
League rank higher than MLS, you know. What do you matter about?
No, boy, I love to see that one with another top 10 there. No, brother, give me a top 10.
Ryan, remember saying we go down a road already, you know. Remember couple years ago, we go down a road already and we pull up all the top leagues in the world. You get me? I say a Mexican league rank higher.
That's MLS.
Yeah,
by far, brother.
Mexican league, a top league, brother.
And you see Mexican team, them
are already, brother.
Mexico.
You know where them people are coming with them thing, brother.
Mexico juggernaut in football. And you see the man that always beat up Canada. Beat up the USA team there.
Brother, remember say one time Mexico usually play in a where the South American Cup name. And that's what Mexico usually play, you know.
Okay, I'm not
Confederation Cup.
Not the country, no, not Confederation Cup. Confederation Cup is a world tournament. Everybody will win them.
Cup. Well, Argentina didn't play qualify now.
Yeah, but me attack the club one. You see, like how we would have Champions League. No, not Club World Cup. No, man. You see, like how we have Champions League. You get me? I say, like how Europe would have Champions League, and Asian would have Asian Champions League. Mexico them usually play with South America. Them never usually really play with.
They get invited.
Yeah. Them get invited and I don't get so them normally play. So them normally play with the South American team. Them says like Santos and them team, River Plate and them team that them usually play with.
So it's a club football and it's not the country then.
No, not the country, club man, club.
Okay.
Remember said at the same ball of them a profit because them say majority of them come from Mexico, so I see the country a profit the same way. But me just show you how Mexico rated high.
Yeah, man, I understand what you said. So we have to go identify the area where we have to step up in and why we can compete against the USA, the Canada, the Mexico.
Brother, you want to see a chance that the man that miss a while ago. Empty goal, brother. Beat the goalie and kick the ball wide, Prince.
Yo, you know, say on a serious level. You know, say on a serious level. You see, if me was supposed to coach our JPL team, you know, say one thing me that use and kill the whole JPL. One thing me that use and kill all of them, you know. You see, me I turn all. Hey, me not focus on system and that too much. I just them two things I use. Me focus on. Of course, me have a system, but me not focus much on that. me I focus on my ball of them. First of all, me I turn all of my ball of them in a athlete. That's the first thing. You get me I say? Say when me I give them some training on a preseason, some 400-meter hurdles, me have them a jump over. I say when I'm done with man in a preseason, man see a vomit out them stripe, me I tell you. So when season start, my ball are supposed to run JPL team to wreck regarding fitness. I see when it took 60 minutes, team for just a shut off. Do you my team I run them to wreck? From we show up for the game and them look for my team, do you my team fit? Everybody just tired instantly just by looking at my team. I see next thing when me I focus on fitness, not fitness, sorry, technique. So you see as long as my ball are them well fit and them technique very good, it's the system will become a lot more easier. But when you have a ball and the ball are them not fit and them technically not good, then system hard to build. And plus, if me and play my ball down the wing. Because one thing I understand with them JPL team, them like to play compact football. So if me a play down the wheel and stretch out them defense. Yes, me I tell you, for your wing ball, me a play. Just get a man to run down the block and just bring it over.
Man, them play too slow, brother. The team them too slow, bro. Too slow.
Bro, because our footballer them out there are not athletes. And that me think need to change. Me I turn my ball at them in athletes, right? Me I give them some 4-bill hurdles. Me I give them some 800 meters.
Carla, good
me
evening.
I give them some sprint session. All of that.
Blessings, General.
Yeah, I got the Jerome way, man. Yeah.
Bro, and that's why Jerome can
Yeah, you hear me good?
Yeah.
Such a good coach, you know.
Yeah, man. Team them always fit, man. Fit for play football, man. But go ahead, Carla. Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Blessings. You know, says me I look on the World Under 17 campaign and me honestly that's a mixed reaction there. Because and me I look on it and me I see JFF, if at this come me did say me I give them a clean sheet going into the new year. And them just mess it up already, because even the World Under 17 campaign, I couldn't even see no match. Me you say them a ban the streamers, them and them a ban them no want them no footage a come at it. I say that a joke, because if you look sponsors, you don't want nobody come on the game. Or all sponsors are going to promote something where nobody now go see. It's like so you don't see the man have some man a train and they can't even see the practice match. Or you want the fans them to jump and support if them can't see. And every fans can come at the match. So that's the first blunder man them make. We can't see the side. Man them going and tired make me and say, alright. I want to come first couple of games them, the youth them a play some good football. I not tell no lie. Some good entertaining football, some good goal them a score them a knocky ball. Me I say, alright, the side yeah. Even though them get some bad call from the referee to the side they can't do a thing. See man them going and Guatemala match, be a long ball. Me wonder what go on. If man them get a call or say, yo, they don't say we not do that no more. It's like a totally different side. So that's why I say, yo, the man them just build up your face, just kick it down and say, yo, back to what we normally do. You can't trust them. No farmer consistent. It's right about now. In next campaign, I come up, me not even know what to expect. Because one make them we do the right thing. And like they may just take them and a be for punish the man them start. So me not even know what to expect going forward. Me just watch a football and I say, yo, if you in yourself I think say you have faith in this Jamaican system going forward related to football, you're a madman, to tell you the truth. You have to just hope for the best and work the way you see. Because I said the youth them start off so good in the group stage. And the best football I see any level play now a long time. Man, them are not the ball, the man them are create chance. And some bad referee call make we not get some better results. And all of a sudden, me just see man them go against Guatemala one side where me I predict say, yo, we're gonna beat up that side there easy. Me I'll start plan for US and say, oh, we're gonna tackle it. You see man them gonna be a long ball, all of the youth them on that side, bell the whole of the man them. It's like the man them turn Zaza, something, you know, brother. So that's why I say the coach. Something ranker, you can't perform a drastic switch so from a play that kind of football to the bag of long ball if you're not telling youth them something. Because the youth them did a play good, tell and all of the man them didn't look good, so I must something you tell the man them. And that's what for the match.
Call I'm gonna tell you from the third match say if him start the youth them in our 4 match straight back to back and them thing they not gonna expect. Youth them tired, Carla. Estimate them can't do nothing else. Cause the youth them can't run. They have to play possession ball game. Cause one thing, you can't play possession ball game and stand up, You always have to move in a space. And if me are tired, me can't always move.
So you think you're tired of you, them tired, make your ball game change?
Carla, you remember, this is an under 17 tournament, and
No, me
can
I
play
ask you,
4
you think
games.
that's the reason. You think of fatigue, make them make your ball
Yeah,
game
man,
change.
I definitely fatigue. Look on the man them foot, or the man them foot, a pay blue strap around it. The man them tired, man. Look on Guatemala side, they see nobody with no strap out the pan field. Look on Jamaica team, look how much man out there with blue strap on the foot. See, even when the number 3 get sub off, see, up him up come off I field. Literally up, come off I field. 1 foot the man dep on the up come off.
Boy, I heard to say a fatigue, we work with that, but me not really think of fatigue, cause if we would have say a fatigue, we would have say at least them start off the way there, and then you see them go back. From the game, from the ball kick, the first kick of the ball
them
is a long ball.
Carla,
even when the game start, Prince, when the game kick off still, we never start the energy. We never start.
Never have the energy to start that time first.
We start the game slow, brother. We start compared to the
Ryan,
last game, the game we play against when him there. I think that's the game that the last game we play was very, very poor. And tired and fatigue is a part of it. I say that's the only thing. Coaching never play to his strength, brother. We kick with the ball. We never kick with the ball so much time in this tournament. In the last, I don't know what the coach tell the man them.
I him have to tell him, man, that was part of the game plan. Me think say the game plan changed. Because from the first kick off, back to the defensive midfielder, back to the left back, one hook up the field. That's how the game start off. So that's why I say I think of fatigue. I would understand if you them start off and try to them thing with them start off with and then change as the game go on and then start tired. But they can't start the game so. Something wrong. So that's why I say coach have to take family tough. If a team it was semi and qualify, he would have take a praise. So if you them drop out, you can't try and excuse them take a lip to brother.
Carla, but watch remember me tell you, them are under 17 youth and the man them play 4 games.
Someone correct your car. Even somebody we are doing coaching license in a Europe, call me the day and thing. I don't know if you did what catch the early part of the show. We are saying no wrong, and the reason why the coach could change up him team like that, like the rest of other team them. And when we look on it and I realize say true. Him never get enough time to trust and know the players them more. Just like the other team them are preparation for over 2 years, 18 months, a year coming in this, So them know USA know what them are gonna do because they training and know the youth them. The coaching staff know the youth them week in, week out, time see them, him have them. Him know who him are gonna start another game in advance. Them have for them plan. Same thing with Canada, same thing with Mexico and all that. Them have them plan. All them
Ryan. You see,
Ryan, big up yourself, me. I run
everything where you say.
Yeah.
Ryan, you see everything where you say. You talk, and you talk the answer, but it's like you not see yourself and see your answer. Here we go on. You see, even if you don't know your starting level, there is no way you could expect, say, you can muscle through a tournament with the same starting level. There is no way. When there is only a rest period of 1 day, there is no way you could muscle your way through the tournament. Right? Normally, coaches, when they know them starting the level, and that may I try. You see, coaches when they know them starting the level, and them rotate the most. Look on Tapper. Tapper never know him starting the level. And look how much players Tapper rotate out and try to find one starting the level. Coaches who don't know them starting the level, and them rotate the most. Yeah, bro, definitely. You see me, so I just that because if me don't know my starting level, me can't pick a level over and over again. You see me? Me don't know my starting level. That mean me just a say, yo, me not trust my other players them on the bench.
Bro, the man never pick the. A lot of people say him to pick some of the best ball of them, brother.
So that we are trying to tell you because evil look all panel good. Look how good him come in the third match.
Mm-hmm.
And that I first time I start, and the man get a goal and the man plays so good defensively. It's just a pity say him get a red card and could go in a Guatemala game.
Take the caller. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, calling from Jamaica.
Good evening, man. Welcome to the show.
Why Ricketts can come and explain to us why we fail the under-17 World Cup. But we don't hear nobody from nobody. From Chung, we don't hear from nobody. What they go on?
They probably wait for the report.
You know, take no report for see. You know what I want to see? What happened?
No, I'm saying them not gonna say nothing, caller. Them not gonna say nothing probably down in the week. The assessment, the report with the coach and the technical director bring in and thing, and then probably take it from there.
And
I'm just assuming, so I don't know if that, but most of the time them for them do anything them have. That's why them going to have a meeting today. This week, Merron Garden, the team are coming today. I don't know if they reach in Jamaica, but that's why they're going to have a meeting this week and thing.
And the next thing, the March of the Nation Cup, the Nation League competition with Mexico.
Yeah, March.
Next month.
Prince Army.
No.
It's the March, man.
No, we are the senior men team.
Yeah. A March, yeah.
No March.
Oh, wait.
No March, man. I ain't a May. A March. I'm sitting here, some people are say a March.
A March, man. Fresh got say a March, man.
A March, man. I mean, you know, they're going for that. Yes, you know.
That's a roughly couple weeks, like a month now, because I think I'm going at the 27th I play the game on one of them days.
We start hear something about that now.
I think the next international break are in a March.
I think the president was silent, my youth. President was silent, my youth. Right now?
Yeah, we're going to try to get him by the weekend. We'll give him a call over weekend. Probably about weekend.
Well, I think the Speed and Dunzel can give it up now, too, you know.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
Why you say that?
Oh yeah. All right, Ryan. In the yesterday, you know, my thing. Yes, well, another thing. Yesterday, because what me do is that I go over back and me that listen to the whole show over again, right? Because as I tell you, me is a person where every day I always want to develop my craft. So me I look over the whole show and me I look on how I could have been better within the show. And while me I watch it, me I remember Speed I say him think this year I'm last year because him can't about that. Him said.
No, Speed has been saying that from last year. And every year go.
I pill with.
The man I get uptight last night because he knows he feel.
He get
upset last night because he feel.
Man say him come with eat, because me come with eat.
No, because he's guilty, he knows he feel.
Yeah, because I tell him, say, bro, are you the man, them brother, you feel, bro. So you have to get sacked, bro.
He feel, he need to go. You can't fire tapper, you fire all of them. And no, man, you need to go, man.
Yeah.
You can't go now.
What? The technical committee need to, need somebody for
Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan. Just think about it.
Listen to a show.
I speak now for see truth, you know. Just think about it, right? you there your work and you have your boss and you recommend man to your boss to get the work. Now every time you recommend a man, the man spoil up your work. You recommend 5 man and they spoil up the work. You really think the boss will keep on take recommendation from you?
No.
You no feel, that means say, brother, based on the people and where you are recommend to get the work, that means say you're incompetent of what you call it now? You're incompetent of recommending anybody. You see me?
Yeah.
Prince, me what say
And
this
by the
to
way,
you.
the
Let me say this.
match of the next month are the 20th, either the 25th or the 26th. One of them day the match going to play.
So we should start hear something about that now.
Yeah. But
Alright,
when it
now say this
come
to you
a
now.
little bit more closer,
Me a listen, man, caller.
we're gonna get something. But go on ahead, caller.
Let me say this to you. Me on a show today, say 5 Eli the coach was at the under 17 championship, right?
Yeah.
Including Donzwell.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me say and then there's supposed to be the top 5 qualified coaches in Jamaica. Tell me say none of them couldn't qualify the team in the semi-final. Who of them need to go?
Caller, as I tell Ryan the other day, you know, you see that licensing thing they don't actually that me don't really trust it, you know.
Bro, I hear that.
A money making thing, man. A money making thing.
But I really trust it, brother. You know, Ryan, when you usually buy popcorn and you get to ring them. Yeah, but I saw popcorn ring I sell down there, so brother. I swear. And not even unicorn.
You know, say many things is a European. No, me think I hear that the coach where they go in Trinidad says a pro license from Europe. Nothing no go for.
Brother, so from day one, me not tell you, say me not trust. Me not trust the thing.
Somebody link me and tell me say Ryan is a man from Trinidad and Trinidad are struggling. Says Trinidad are struggling.
Someone not say it, man. Right, Ryan, you see, you never see smoke without fire. Me not say it, brother. I don't know tell me about man from Europe.
But at that I hear, bro. That's what I hear, bro.
Brother, you know the first thing. Ryan, you know the first thing when we look at me and say, yo,
Carla, big
I
up.
think you're shady. The first thing when we look and say I think you're shady. Them a talk so highly about this coaching license. But a Jamaicans alone, me see I go down there.
Well,
I not see US, I not see nobody from Mexico, I not hear nobody from Costa. A Jamaicans alone I go down there. So
when I talk to somebody, them tell me say the pro license coach, I coach him. But when me make the talk, a man call me today and say, Ryan, is a man from Trinidad, a couple people from Trinidad. And it's a Trinidad and Jamaican football stuff, Prince. But anyway, Prince, we have a caller calling. So we're going to hear where they call us. Caller, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man. Bless up, Brian.
Blessing, man. Blessing, Danny J. They're back early. How are you there home early, so man? Big up yourself, brother.
No, me not reach for me. Me not work, but me see a thumbnail, brother, and
Careful what? Yes, Danny J. I hear me?
percent for JFF, brother.
If what?
20% for JFF.
Yeah.
No, brother, you save them.
We need to realize.
And why the player them I get 30?
No, man.
What the player them
no,
do?
man. No, Danny Jet, man. The JFF, the coach get 50%. The JFF get 30%, and the player them get 20%. And I'm going to explain why I put it down to that. I haven't reached that point in the video yet, but I'm going to explain the reason why I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Danny Jet.
So we are talking about that.
Yeah, man, wait. I think we need to go in it. I go in it and then I go in it and think.
I'm
And
call you back.
And you call me back. And, yeah.
Now walk with my belt.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. And if me screw up, man, you can beat me, man.
all right. Come on.
Yeah.
Now go on, listen.
Yeah. No, people at Jamaica, the man, them, I'm telling you, people, when I reach out and I'm a hawks, who do this license in the United States, and the man, them tell me, says a pro license from Europe. Last night when I do the show, I'm outside. Copy of the source call me and link a man who go up on the course and say, yo, Ryan, it's people from Trinidad.
Ryan. So Ryan.
The man never sell a fish to that bag, brother. The man never sell a fish to that bag. And that's why, you know, say, again, Prince, you know, say, Jamaica will rank the lowest possessed the ball, brother. We're in Trinidad and Tobago.
Brother, someone know, brother. And that's why I'm gonna bring it up, you know, brother. And that's why I'm gonna bring it up. So suppose me never bring it up, who don't know them thing there? You know me? But then I'm gonna sit down and me analyze, brother. I'm gonna say, yo, you say I check that thing, you know, say a chop where I get chopped. You know why I know how a chop where I get chopped? Because no matter how the man them go down there, them say them a come back with lice, and you can't look and see say yo them learn nothing. See them where them go down there.
Them learn it, brother, them learn, but them eat it, brother. Them learn, but them not put it on the day-to-day thing, brother. You get to me? I say, them not put it on the day-to-day.
Ryan,
yeah.
Let me tell you, you see, man will learn things you can know. Man will learn things, brother. If you have a youth in your workplace and you send the man go to university to go learn certain things, you see by the time the man they come back in their workplace, you see the man do some different things, brother. You know, say him go to university go learn something. But when a man say yo them go learn something, brother, and nothing no cheap, a man didn't learn nothing, brother. You can't, brother. Yes, when you learn things, brother. Trust me.
Prince, all right. Me telling you all the time. So, in a me, not my job or me then know. But before. So, I always, Prince, any company me go, me never stick to one thing. Although I go to the company for learn that. Right? I always want to be a jack of all trades. I can sweep the ground and you see a face in it. Anything, I go to any company I go, I don't stick to one thing because I want to be rounded. You understand? No. In my job before I go to that job and thing. You have most of the money in the company have them license. Have them pro license for the mechanic and body work and thing. No. Me and my brethren don't have no license. But the rest of man them have them license. And because I can do a lot of different things, the boss asked me for feeding for somebody them went on vacation. So my brethren say, yo bro, I'm missing bro, cause guess what? When you know there and brother, we have to go over back the man them work with. Have the qualification. And that really kind of drive me crazy, cause every minute my work, me do the final piece to hand it over to the painter. Right? So any local thing missing where the body man where the body man miss, me have to make sure that it come through my hand. I have to make sure I fix it. And I say, yo bro, you never fix your job, bro. Every time me have to go over back, a man will have a license. And them man have the license, you know, brother. But the thing is, they are very great in the classroom. But for come and do the job, hands on. And the funny thing, the man them have the most tool. It always mind blowing to me, and always, anytime I see no man come to a company will have every single tool. I always say, yo, that brother I know him I do, you know. He can't help himself. Bro, anybody who always come in any company and them have every tool for everything, I always work. See him, so may I say to the man, say, yo, brother, that brother have everything, you know. Me not afraid with the man have, you know. But we creative. A Jamaica or from, brother, or creative. Great at work, brother. So no man can go around, brother.
Definitely.
Although we don't have the qualification. And tell you what, we are get the same money with them again. But we did it for a long time with the boss. Can't afford to lose we. You understand?
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
we're great at what we do, brother. You get to me, I say? And this come back down to enough of the man, them, brother. Them have the qualification, but they don't know to use it. Me can go somewhere and go work, brother.
Yo, me can relate, you know, Ryan.
Yeah.
Because you see same like how you talk, brother. It just bring back memories, brother. About 2 years ago, brother, me company hire a girl, brother, fresh out of university, me I tell you, you know. You see when the girl go on Excel, brother, some of the basic thing the girl don't know on Excel, you know, the girl not even know how to bowl a letter. I sit down and me I look on her and me I say, and we you learn at university, I know why worst thing, me and her go the same university, you know. But me go before, say you know, say my curriculum way more outdated. So she's supposed to come back here. She's supposed to get the job hotter than me. So when me do that, me I say not even ask her to put in formulas. Bowl a letter. The girl don't know how to do that.
Bro.
The girl not even know how to put in tables. Me I say, but I wish university you go.
And that's the thing, brother. And the next thing to, bro, you have to know how to feel, brother. Me I tell you, say, it was so annoying at the company me they know, brother, way. Every minute, brother, you have Ilan Gully, brother. You have Ilan Gully. Ilan Gully, from the people them bumper or the people them window or the people them door and thing. You have to feel, brother. If you new and you just come in, brother, you do that, you're going to miss a whole heap of things because you don't know where you look for. So you have to feel where the bump and fix it, because guess what? End of the day, you know, brother, if when that car drive out, brother, and the customer, the man in the ramp for fire, brother, so you have to perfect. But let's get back to football. May I take a next?
Man,
Yeah, go on. Go on. Go on.
Yeah,
I just
Ryan,
one last thing.
let me say something, Prince.
Caller.
I'm going to say something, Ryan and Prince. With this A-Lice thing and Trinidad thing. Because if this is A-Lice, so never watch an A-Lice coach and then never see and they can't recognize what the team are play, tell the God truth. Me and you watch football. Watch an A-Lice coach and then never see and they can't recognize what the team are play, tell the God truth. Me and you watch football. Watch an A-Lice coach and then never see and they can't recognize what the team are play, tell the God truth. Me and you watch.
Oh, go on. Oh, me I hear like an echo.
The price are a what?
Me don't know why I'm to Prince Davis thing in it. Dave, talk.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, go on now.
Yeah, man. So, first thing in the Guadalupe match, we talk about the Guadalupe, because we are talking about football. First thing, the number level. Thank God to the number level though good, Ryan. Because if everybody watch the match, everybody would have seen this. The number level, thank God to Guadalupe number level, he afraid to square the ball to that big number 99 box. Because no Jamaica ball could have mark him. I can't see the man them just low him. First thing, the man where they on the sideline, I don't know if Merron is on the sideline or what, because it is confusing. Sometimes
both of them rotate. One half and one the second half.
So the Guadalupe team I control midfield because every 50 ball of them will win it. And then pass it to the number 11 pan the right side where number 3 there and where the number 2 did a play. And it does to the coach no make no adjustment. Because on one side they made the attack mainly, you know. It does to the coach make no adjustment, Ryan. Stop the play upon the right side for the number 11 forget the ball. As me say, thank God say him afraid to score the ball. And thank God say me afraid for take on the number 3. But if you notice, when him score, him take on the number 3. Because and that was in the second half. So imagine if he come out and have that confidence in the first half. Ryan, in that match there, you know, the man them could have scored 3 goals in a Ryan, and the coach don't make no changes. I mean, I'm not lying, seeing a Ryan, and I sit down and watch the match, and the man only have 2 balls in the midfield, and Jamaica lose all the midfield in a Ryan, and the man them just constantly pressure the right side, So that's why, and then when second half come, 60 minutes in the game, the ball of them tired. So I say, come on, coach, you must say the ball.
You remember when we go 1-1, Martin, when we're supposed to, you remember when we go 1-1, we equalize, right? And we have the game.
Mm-hmm.
The team realize that them lose the game and they make 2 change quicker and win over back the midfield. And me I say to Prince, I was on the watch along and me I say, coach, make 2 change the man. And that is my problem with Jamaican coach, brother.
Right, but even
all when the game we have the game and we need to make 2 change and freshen up thing, we are rare. When the team me never see we make 2 first. Just watch a game. Take out that picture. We never see Jamaican coach make 2 tactical changes.
Yeah, facts.
Remember we said that one of the most weakest point.
Yeah, them know to read the game, bro.
Yeah, them no good for man management. That's one of the first thing. Go on, Carla.
No, where's the Prince?
No, I'm saying, brother.
The Jamaican coach is weak for man management. Them don't know how. Them don't have good management. Man management of them players. They're weak on that. Them Jamaican coaches, if you pick up, all right, what I see with Jamaican coaches is that them have a starting level where them like, and that them are put up on the field. And even if a ball up on the starting level broke him neck, as long as them feel can go, they go play them or put him out there. That is Jamaican coach.
Change it, bro. Them no know to, and as I'm say, even if you check all our coach thing, brother, we not do the right thing, bro. We can never say we have the game, we're gonna change it and think and mix it up. We have to always wait for the team to make changes and then we react. We react too much, man. We need to be more on the front foot, bridging. The game get away from we, because of that same foolishness, the bridging. Tired of it now, brother, man.
And this is a problem now, Ryan, because if we as fans could have seen you, Prince, and me could have seen it, and many other fans could have seen it, say the coach could have make a change, the coach should have try strengthen the right side so Guadeloupe not to pressure the right side. Thank God for the number level, say him never good at that time. Although him score 1 goal in the match, but him was very poor. Him not square no ball and him not attack nobody. Him just a play back the ball. Thank God say him just a play back the ball in the midfield. The fact is, Ryan, if I say at least 5 A-lines to coach under 17, and we as fans we just watch normal football, Prince and Ryan, and the fans them we are like so. And we could have seen that. And the man them don't make a change. I know one big problem that.
Yeah. Big problem, definitely, man.
Big problem that for the country, man. And then Mr. Speeder come and say, Merron got to succeed from Tapa. That's why we see the long ball in the Guadeloupe match. Yeah, come say succeed. We Tapa coach Jamaica team where we could have said we have an identity. Done by ESPN when we are play in the US. The man them say them don't know where Jamaica come play. Cause we don't have an identity. Them time that Tapa the coach and yeah come on YouTube at about him succeed Tapa. What Tapa do? Bring me one final in a Gold Cup. Oh God, imagine if he win. Tapa would have been a job.
Yeah, Prince.
Carla. So let me say.
Go on before.
One thing we realize Jamaicans always talk about. Them always talk about the achievement, but them not talk about the disappointments. You see me? So them always talk about Tapa bring we got World Cup final. But them not talk say yo Tapa make we lose the Caribbean Cup final. Them not talk about that.
Yeah, but, you have a valid point, man. But Carla have a question for the panel. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. Where you calling from?
Yeah, good evening. Everybody calling from Florida.
Florida. Big up yourself, Carla.
Yeah, big up everybody. So I want to know if while the match I play, right? So just take the scenario. So they're playing the match. Can they view the match or stream the match like the assistant coach? Can he stream the match while the match is playing so they can have a different view after the game? So it seems as if the coach them read the game from the sideline properly.
Mm.
That's
Of course,
my
them can.
question.
All them get provide technology for screen the match. Every major competition where CONCACAF, FIFA, Europe, them get the
Them
coach
can't
them,
watch
them,
the team.
them
Yeah.
watch the match on the bench because they have to have a coach like that. So that
But
even worse. If
you know
Jamaica
what we
don't have a
need to
coach
get?
like that, it's sad.
You know what we need to get? We need to get someone, Carla. We need to get a tablet where the game is going on YouTube. Just like how the international coach. And you ever see them a look on them thing for say, yo, what wrong, what the mistake, and we try to fix it. We not see Jamaica have that. All you need is just a tablet. Come on, I'm going to send a tablet, you go give them enough for tell them, say, no man about that take it, bring them yard, you know. Hey, people, see it, you know. We need to send this laptop with them watch a game. Yeah, with them watch a game. No man take the thing and bring them yard. We watch the game identify it right away on the spot. We can fix it. We don't have that.
Because if you look on the game when you watch it, you can see what going better than if you on the sideline. So that me I say, you know?
Yeah.
That them need to do.
Hopefully so.
Now watch the game, brother.
Yeah. Them can buy a $1,000 proper tablet where them can watch it. The replay and thing. Where them can
watch it. Right. So when halftime come, them can definitely make some more tactical change and can see better how
that's how we're weak at, Carla. That's how we definitely technology. But all Grimsey team, bro, all Grimsey team have it equipment. You see the man them have it in the Argentina game. Them coach come with them stuff, brother. The man them come with them tool. All Grimsey and them team. And I want the Jamaican coaching staff watch and see what all Grimsey and them team.
Learn.
You know, see now the Argentina game every minute, all Grimsey assistant up in him face. I say, hey, I show him. I say, hey, look, animal, look. We need that.
Man, I write down with them book and everything. You see it, man.
Cause them man well
like
them man they know
when
yeah.
Yo, but Ryan, it look like say when Merron them got the game with all Grimsey, him now look on them thing there. Like
no, man,
he's a first class seat him on. No man, he's a first class seat him on to watch the game. Him not really care about nothing else for the game him want to watch. He want the first class seat.
But what I know, cause if I tell the people them, you know. So people, I'm glad most of the people them are forwarding now. At what time now? After 7 I go to 8. Anyway, people, like up the stream no man. Ryan, big up yourself down in the comment section. Is it? Chris Smith, big up yourself, brother. Enough respect. Big up. You get the man say, Nanny of the Merron, Paul Bogle, Sham Shark. Bring all of them when you come, brother. I tell you all the while, brother. Why you leave them out of the thing, brother? You have to bring the legend them, brethren. Rockford, big up yourself, brother. Enough respect. Jackson, big up yourself. People, why we always have a big light, brethren? When you come like the people them in the JFF, brother. When you know do the right thing. When every day when you complain about JFF now the right thing. But when you come on the show, you not like the video. Like the video, brethren. Stop what you're doing right now and like the video. We're not begging no $100. We're begging for like the video. It take nothing out of for like the video. Like the video, man, and stop play game, man. Like the video, Rockford, brethren. Ryan, like the video, bro. Stop it, man. All the time when you come in and not like it. Like the video, man. Like it, man. Chavis, man. Wash your hand, brother. Sanitize your hand, brother. Before you get into the thing. But yeah. Because I need to get into something, you know. Yeah?
Yeah, but big up on yourself, you know.
Alright, big up yourself,
Carl. Beat them last night still, you know.
Yeah, man, I have to rough up speed, man. I'll do him get miserable.
Wait them up, man.
Yeah.
You have to wait them up, guys. You know, it's like you can't get soft on them, you know. You have to wait them up, man, but them get on them toes.
Yeah, man, you have to worry him. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Carla. Enough respect, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show. We have Prince, we have Martin. Martin, you related to Martin Davis?
No, sir.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Carla, good evening. Well, Martin Davis.
No, sir.
Good evening, caller. Welcome to the show. We're live on here with Prince.
Yeah, good evening, Ryan. First time calling you.
First time calling, but you're a regular watcher, though.
Yeah, I watch all the while. Listen, I appreciate what you're doing, and I wish a lot of other more people who in certain position would call. There's a problem with Jamaicans. The problem is this: the same things you identify. People think it's qualification does work. Qualification don't do no work.
No,
you can take a high school guy.
Yeah.
You can take a high school guy and do the work of a university professor. He's sensible. Listen, previously we used to have A levels in school. You see, if somebody do A level, trust me, a guy who do A level no more or as much as the guy who go to the university, because that is what they were doing. Now, the whole political situation in the country is running just like the football, and that's why we're feeling everywhere. So the football field and the nation field, just like our both money go, is the same way, because people don't understand certain things, don't know how to do certain things. You talk about systems. That place that both money was supposed to have system, both supposed to go to school and understand systems too, because he's not an uneducated guy, and yet they stole his money. Right? So the same thing we have with the JFF now. You put people in a job, but they're not doing it. And I appreciate the fact that you are asking them to be held accountable. And if they are not held accountable, Speed is not such a good person. I'm telling you, he's been there too long. And Jamaica has been feeling the same problems you're seeing there. I used to be like involved with the football in the 70s and so forth. And down in the 90s, I saw where the same problems we're having today is the same problems we're having then. We have not improved. The only reason we reached our World Cup is lucky. We were lucky. And we had some guys who had guts. But these players don't have the kind of guts that the other players have. That's why we'll never reach here unless they put in a system. There's no system in most things in Jamaica. The government don't have no system. The Football Federation don't have no system, and that's why we don't have no health service out there. We don't have no road out there. And you have to bring the thing about the foreign coach. Let me tell you something about coaches. Ask them what syllabus they're using to teach train them to become a licensed coach. I need you to get that syllabus that they use for the professional ones in Europe and the one in America and all over. Get them syllabus and look at it and see what they teach them. That is where we need to go from, because you don't know what they teach. You don't know what they teach them. I don't hear you say, I don't know what they teach them. So if you don't know what they teach them and we can look at what they are being taught, then therefore we can assess if a A license or a B license. What they do, we need to look at syllabus. They need to publish them syllabus so that we can see it. Because let me tell you something, they're going to fail the exam too. Because if these coaches don't know what's in the syllabus, how are they going to prepare themselves to do a license? They don't know. So that is what I just want to tell you, and I appreciate everything you do there. And I'm doing the same thing like you. I cry when we lose. I stop watch because I can't take the losses no more. I'm a older guy than you. Yeah. I'm tired of losing too. So listen, I don't even bother watch the game there because I am tired of losing. Right? So then build a culture of losing, and I appreciate the fact they're trying to make us have a culture of winning. Thank you for your services to football in Jamaica.
Big up yourself, man. Right. Enough respect, Carla.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Definitely. Yeah, man, people. You see, Prince. So I'm going over here, brother. Yeah, man, you have to sometimes now get the call him, but yeah, Martin, you know, and pick up from where the caller just left off before we go back to the phone line. I want to have the balance, you know. I don't want my people them on the panel dumb and things. So I want to get the man them. Each time the caller them call in, want you only have to say with the caller.
The caller, right, man, Ryan, but the sad part, you know, Ryan, is that what do you start watch YouTube, you know, and I can't believe so we're there I talk about the same system
every day for the last 3 years.
Yo, that's for sure. Say when they see them money come, a real politician them, Ryan, because when they see them come on a show and I sit down and you not see it and I see it and I feel it. And not even sitting at the side and I see nothing like the play. And as me say, right now, me just wait for March to see if all the national man team. Right now, I female them because me see some. I saw the female them a run the thing. Me see the man them a recruit young baller them in the national team and a quality. They not recruit no bill for or say push the side so him can get one contract. Because what the funny thing, Ryan, you see, them all fight them own, we all fight one, the JFF, because the World Cup qualifier, me hear about CFAS and me hear about Paris. And I'm gonna see them man they touch in the qualifier, but we see some normal, regular, and mature players where them put in at the side, forget local contract, them go overseas, and when they check, most of them are come back.
True.
Most of them are come back. It's like it's a money making thing, so they make a quick torso. The torso run out, him come back, them try move him somewhere again, make a next 2 torso, him come back. It just like a some mad system around. I mean, at 25, and it seems like it look like me I go wait till me about 40 before me see me side I work up. Cause the man look like them no one left, Ryan. Cause me hear say them man are there before even we qualify in a 98. So me hear say some money night before even that. So
before you even born, brother.
No man, watch them. You might see Jamaica go World Cup, man, before you're 40. Because here we go on, you see the upcoming World Cup 2026. Due to the amount of spot we can kick off if Jamaica can't go World Cup, me don't know when them will go World Cup. I swear, with the amount of spot, because remember, USA, Canada, and Mexico already qualified. That's a 3 team. So therefore, there is 5 spot that CONCACAF can get. So if you now play with Canada, you now play with the USA, and you now play with Mexico, and a 5 spot figure World Cup, and you can't make it, me don't know when we are gonna make it. I swear.
Yo.
So even if JFF mess up, them supposed to. Due to all the things said, them supposed to qualify the World Cup, even if them are the pure foolishness 2026. Do we all
think this Latin American will improve? It's just crazy. Bro, if you don't be careful, you must think so no man have put on nothing for you, brother. Hold on.
Think about it. Hold on. USA.
No, brother.
Canada.
Look at it.
You know Mexico.
Prince.
And you have 5 spot.
Prince.
You eat more.
All right, no. Prince. Take out Mexico. Take out Mexico and Canada and USA. I want you to think about it and call the rest of the team them were going to compete for this World Cup spot. Yeah, all right? Let's
Panama.
go to hold on before we go to that. Carla, welcome to the show, Carla. Good evening. Come, Carla. Bring the energy. Bring the energy and bring the thing to the show. Don't drop the energy. Keep it flowing. Up the floor. Go ahead.
Yeah, Ryan, you hear me?
Yes, man. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man, you see, what they call we just hang up and talk about the man and take the thing serious. What do you hear they talk to Gensec about the furniture them up at the Horace Burrell office.
Mm-hmm.
And I laugh, my brother, when you talk to the man say, yo, people foot a hang off on certain things and rare. I laugh, the man I take the thing, a joke thing, the man them take the thing for my brother.
Mm.
The man them take the thing serious in my lord.
You think so?
Changes need to go on. Yeah, sir.
No, Mr. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. The coach them at Jamaica, I don't tell you already, say, man, they're not good, brother. Don't tell you, me not disappointed. We just have to cheer for the team. Because at Jamaica, we come from, we not cheer for nobody else. When Jamaica plays, you know? But we didn't know so this happened. We talked before the tournament started, night in, night out. The preparation wasn't sufficient enough. We know from morning we just support the team because of it. Isn't it? So we can't expect nothing from Merron God. Merron God, them not gonna big schools, you know, nothing. The man them a talk about CONCACAF A license. Brother, the man them a get A license and you not see no improvement. Why say? We don't need no CONCACAF A license, brother. We need the man them to go to some school, go around at some club, at some academy, and go learn the real fundamentals and certain things about football, brother. Because man them go get one little A license, as
Agree,
then get the
Carla.
license, then done with school, no. The man then done with school, they no business with school again, they not at school. I done business, the man them depend, they just want to get the license to show, say, yo, me have the license, you can't talk to me. A license I mean nothing, brother, me I tell you from when, from how long.
And Jamaica still a play a long ball.
See me?
Joke.
Brother, remember me say it, you know, yesterday.
I have played sensible when the chance apply itself, and you take advantage of it, brother. Fine, but you are forced, brother, when there's no pass, a long ball, brother. There's nothing.
Carla,
You
me
just
never
have
watch
to be up there.
a football game, not even national team with Tapper. Me never see a Jamaica national team play so much long ball, not even with Tapper. So for sure how it works, it bad. It was like chaotic and funny. The commentator said it's like the commentator said Jamaica kick the ball again. Come on, brother. Yo, I be it. Yo.
Man, I give my boy hurting. Don't take it too hard, you know. But Carla, you have anything where you want to add to it? Because I want to get back it. Talk to me. Where you want to add? That's it?
No, man, let me tell you. You see when we got World Cup 98, brother.
Mm-hmm.
After we got World Cup 98 and come back, then FIBA United did have a footballer legendary named Kodjo Molo. I don't know if you ever hear about Kodjo Molo before.
No.
You ever hear about Prince? Ever hear about Kodjo Molo, Prince?
Prince Young, you know?
No, you know, never hear about Kodjo Molo.
No, me never hear neither.
All right, Copper Warrior in a chat probably hear about Kodjo Molo already. He's a African warrior, isn't it? And the man come a FIBA and see how we approach football and say, yo, we play ball too lazy, we too slow, brother. You know how long that from 99? You see me? So we are play ball too lazy, and the people them like them undermine the man and they say, yo, man play too fast or whatever. We play too slow, brother. So guess what now? Guess when time we start out so lazy.
Take a little while to get in the mood. Get back in
it. It take a long time to get up to the speed where the South Americans them already start out to play, brother. Because when time we are jog out, we come like we just wake up out of bed, we leg them heavy, we can hardly go. A pretty boy thing, a fancy pretty thing. Because I remember all that to you, brother, so I know the thing, I tell you the thing, brother. You see me? A cute thing, and the man want to look neat and rare. The man them not really focus on football, I tell you in the general. You see me? Everybody want seen by girl, you know, all right, and big backy girl take you out of football. I know how we struggle with them same thing there, Ryan, but you just brave enough and can speak your truth. You see me?
Yeah.
But majority local footballer, brother, they're not professional enough, brother, to take it to the level, brother. Notice every real legend in the game, the man them can't even dress, brother. The man them cannot even notice who will top baller, then the man them fagging. You see me? So the man them focus kinda get distracted in a certain things. Up on Ronaldinho, I'll be a big punch. Mess with them can't just, brother. Real footballer just look on Kante them. Money them. Simple God, talk, no, brother.
Simple.
The man them simple bad man. Simple, brother. A footballer, the man them morning, noon and night. Breakfast, lunch and dinner.
But Carla, more tell you say. You see all of them baller there?
If I have Kante, me go buy 1,000 ticket every and free sale. If Jamaica could have Kante for them midfield. And look how them man they simple. Some of them Jamaica baller.
Man all run got work, brother. The man all ride bicycle got work, brother. You see man look buggy when him drive.
Yeah, he's a look buggy in drive. He's a what?
And Ryan,
it's a Volkswagen,
Ryan, and them mentality the Ryan way. You see, the man them look on the greatest set of footballer them or the man them willing to work and feel like eat that ball of them now and do nothing. The greatest baller them are the hardest working baller. Our little idiot baller them no one do nothing. So how we feel great? How we are go great, brother? When the greatest are the greatest them want put in more work and JFF them they encourage you say hungry 2 months they want to prepare. Or you have to encourage that the mentality there. When you not do nothing in a football and the greatest country them and the greatest player them they work 20,000 times harder than you.
Hear they. You see people are watch them, you know, Ryan. Speed people are watching.
Carl, I'm gonna catch up with you, you know. Cause I get back to that Prince thing, you know. Cause Prince me go beat you and school you
Pepper them, man. Pepper, we are pepper them. We not catch up, man. We are pepper them, bubble.
Pepper.
Alright.
Yeah, well.
Alright, my general, man.
Bless you. Prince, no, get back to this thing now, Prince.
Right. Yeah.
Lay down your pipe. Lay down your pipe.
You can't beat me, you can't school me. Because you are going, it's out of every campaign.
Brother, I have the bills right here.
No, it's out of every campaign. The 2026 are going to be the easiest campaign. If Jamaica no qualify for 2026, every single person figure them yard.
Remember the president said, if they must step away. So,
Ryan, how much slack we have now in a CONCACAF?
We have 5.
No, me I say how much slack we have in a CONCACAF.
We have 8 in all. 3 automatically qualified.
No, me not talk 2026. Me I talk like
country.
Me I talk for the World Cup we're gone.
8 country were in the octagon, the last round. But
no, me I say how much slack we have for the last set of World Cup then.
We have 4. We have 3 automatically.
3.5.
3.5. Yeah.
We have 3.5. Zeal, no, we are gonna have 8. Right? USA, Canada, and Mexico, the strongest in a CONCACAF, already qualified. You see, with them qualified, we still are gonna leave back with 5. The 5 we have more than any other campaign because we have 1 extra. So we gain 1 extra slot with 3 of the top teams missing in the region.
Prince. And all we are saying, may I try to explain to you. Hear my point of view. Right? El Salvador finished bottom of the group. Right? And Honduras finished second to bottom. And Jamaica finished third to last. I am going to tell you this right now. You see them 3 teams in front of me? Panama, Honduras, Costa Rica are in a trouble. We're going in a serious trouble. You see them 3 teams, one thing me know about these 3 teams. They always have good youth under 20. And
see the people, see people them ask me if I 5. You see me? So
it's 8, but 2 are 3 qualify already. That's a 3 home nation.
Playoff.
And 2 are go to the playoff. 2 are going to the playoff. And then we have 3 automatically. Yeah. So a 8 team from CONCACAF is possibility going to be in at the World Cup qualifier. If the next 2 teams qualify, go to playoff and win it. You understand?
Just Ryan, me agree with you.
I just want to
explain people. Me understand
Prince.
The concept and we are trying.
Honduras and Panama and Costa Rica struggle to beat them away from home. And even when them come to Jamaica, them beat we up wicked. Panama beat you up wicked.
Prince, and you have, if people watch the CONCACAF, watch the team, them would have noticed.
Prince, now gonna be easy with we now getting the house together.
No, well on Ryan.
You know, next year I World Cup qualify. I want you know that, you know.
Yeah, man, but watch out, winner.
Next year, brother, winner. Next year, and it seems like we still have the same problem over and over, brother.
Ryan, just hear me. Me now say it's gonna be easy. That's the first thing. But me I say with the odds like this, if we
manage
to make it,
easy it is, we're gonna find a way for mess it up, brother. Trust me.
If we can't manage to make it with the odds like this, brother, we don't want to hear nobody come. You see me and tell you about no other work, brother. everybody for step.
If
Every
we
single
don't make
person
this
for
work
step.
up, JFF will vamp out, clean out, just give
Brother,
a big
even
vacuum
you see,
and
even the
clean out the
man when they
place.
on the compound, all the people them we are clean the office for step. We fit have a
Facts.
clean, brother. The building for just vacant. If Jamaica with all of them odds, if Jamaica can't make it work up, brother, everybody for just leave.
Step if you step now. Stop send check now.
Because what happen when the next World Cup come now, USA and Canada and Mexico come in, you feel like we're gonna have a chance sometime there?
Brother, one thing we know about Jamaican, you can't put your money upon Jamaica, brother.
Bro, remember you know, you're gonna look on a prime Liam Bailey 2026, you know. You're gonna look on a prime Shemar Nicholson.
Prime,
All
Liam
our
Bailey.
young ball of them are going at them prime. So
But
when you
brother,
look on all of the odds, if you calculate all of the odds, you know, and you can't make it with this odds, yeah. Me not see when you can make it, brother.
may I tell you, say Jamaica have a way all in there say. And just score 2 goals at home. They might find a way to mess it up. Bro, as bad as thing we need thinking, brother. The year I run out fast, I want to realize that in the next year I World Cup qualify.
Them need to realize that and country are
And if
prepare
we not
already.
plan, I want to put everything in thing, we are going to fail again, brother. Because we still not have the house organized together, brother. We still
Well,
don't have it.
Ryan,
Dennis Strong are trying best, but Dennis
Ryan,
Strong alone can't do it.
Ryan, we are going to odds, brother. Me are talk about the odds, you know, and we are going to throw in some other things in the equation, you know. Look for a coach like Al Grimson, who already been there, done that.
Brother, no matter who could, brother, listen,
Hold on,
man. Listen to me, Prince. Let me tell you this, because come like you know, realize. Bring Alex Ferguson as the manager, Pep Guardiola as the assistant, Klopp as the third assistant,
Yeah, man, if
and
JFF
then
do something mad,
you go for the
boom.
biggest goalkeeper in the world, goalkeeper coach. You go for Vincent Kompany as the defensive coach. Yeah. And also, you go for Neymar, you go for Messi, you go for Mbappe, and everything. Get all of them players there. Cristiano Ronaldo are playing for Jamaica. I have the coaching staff. We're not qualified because the direction of the thing, it starts from the top, brother. If the man them at the top continue making silly mistake, Prince, me all enough and understand how this program working up. And why you think me tell you say, me put on feel up on the under 20 girls coming up. You think because I just want chat out my mouth?
No, we know that, you know.
Procedure, Prince. We now get the procedure
we know
right.
separation under there for the U20.
Prince, we need to get all of the thing them from now, brother. The Gold Cup come. The Gold Cup this year, brother. And we still have these whole heap of issue continue to come up. Come on, brother. Me think that this year, last year after we had talked to Dennis Strong and Dennis Strong, come. Dennis Strong alone can't do it. Bro, me I tell you, say, me can better this, say Dennis Strong are going to run left this. He going to run out. Dennis Strong are going to run left this because guess what? You have some man at the parish, it's all about money for them, Tennessee. All of them are just money, brother. Them don't care about development of a youth. Them don't care if success depends on the thing, brother. So we can talk all we want, brother, about it easy and this and that. Brother, we have to get it. In a Leon Bailey tell you, up to the water boy, who bring the water. Up to the man who bring the gears. If him not upon P and him company bus and not put them there in the bus, where you think I got him? When the team turn up a Schalke and them realize that them now have the 2 home kit, them not have the kit, what am I gonna do? The man am gonna lose the points, so everybody there on T. And next year World Cup qualify, brother. We'll talk about this from way before World Cup qualify. I'll continue to talk about these bloody issues. Them the plan for change, and when Rudolph Speed come, and he will come in fire. Brother, I'll never fix up on our show, brother. The man them are gonna make Dennis Strong run out of this, brother. You know what I mean? Tell you, them are gonna mad him. because him come and a change and a put the standard, the professionalism, but at the same time, the man them with the in there for 30 years. Oh, that is strong. Them are gonna kill him, brother. Cause him have more soldier in there. Wow, him can lean pan.
And
Prince,
I
you
saw
can tell
Prince
me
know
that
also
was
Jamaica
easy.
run.
The last team
Ryan,
team we play against. Hold on,
Ryan.
Prince
man.
know
I
also
give the floor, you
Jamaica
know.
run.
Hold on. The last team that we play against Honduras in the World Cup qualifier. You know much of the under 20 players playing that game? Go and check it. Go and check it. Them realize that the campaign is over for us. Let's give them youth the experience in the last 3 games. Them. El Salvador, as bad as thing, they keep the football much more better. And them have the youngest team in the World Cup qualifier. But guess what? They finished second to last, but guess what? That's an experience for them. So if we not get our house together, football is not about on the pitch alone. You get what I say? It's very important. Everybody have to dip on the tee. So if it's there, me don't want no man come tell me about no easy and that. It's not going to easy. You think the rest of the team them, what you think the rest of the country them a do? A plant, callaloo and just a eat it. It can't stay there, brother. So you take that out of our mindset, brother. Nothing easy because them money a come.
Ryan.
Just
Ryan,
like,
we have Panama.
Prince,
We
Prince.
have Panama.
Prince, hold on, Prince. Just like every other nation say this is their best chance or the only way they are gonna make it. Them are go all out like we. We still not have our house together, brother. And them time they may keep them show ya. And people think me just want miserable and want this because I know how it work. Take the floor, Prince, because you have bad feet.
Yeah, so you hear me I say no because you keep on misinterpret me, you know, brother. You take it out of context. Because you keep on say me I say it easy. Me never say it easy. You see me? Hear what me say. Me say the odds are favorable. You see me? We taking everything that has taken place. You see me? Jamaica never had a better odds for any World Cup. So every other campaign, Jamaica never have a better
come into this one. If you listen to all the farmer coach, Carl Brown, if you listen to all of them, him were thinking about this team that gone better than the 98 team based on the quality player them. Bro, Mikel Antonio in him farm, Shaman Nichols in him farm. You get to me I say? Andre Blake in him farm, Ravel Morrison. Look, just listen to the name them. Ravel Morrison, Daniel Johnson, Bobby Reed, Mikel Antonio, big man from Brentford, Ethan Pino. You get to me I say? Boom, you go up on the Jamaican side now, you have Leon Bailey, you have Shaman Nichols, you have
check
all
the
of
odds. Well, the only thing you talk about are the players, you know.
Hold on,
you know, check the odds, you know.
When me listen to when me listen to other media outlet, not in the Caribbean, but ESPN, oh, this Jamaican team, if they can get it right, look at the roster, look at this, look at that, look at that.
So they not go on.
That was a big, even we as the fans, when the youth them came and taxi and them go Mexico go play. Oh, we don't care about the Mexico. The big team are going to play against Panama. What the man them do? Look at Jamaica. I want to think on here though. How we are. Panama. Brother. So you can't stay there.
But check the negatives in our last campaign. I don't mean saying no check the negatives. So you talk about all of them, big ball of them. But when you look, we had a person like Wint in the program as a gensec and mess up left, right, and center. You see me? No plane ticket, left for ball of them stranded. See? Also look who we had as coach, Tapa Whitmore. You see me? Tapa Whitmore. Look on all the infighting where did I go on in the camp. So there was so much negative, the odds were against us. You see me? But coming into the 2026, you see me, the odds are more favorable than the last
all right. Give me some reason why it's more favorite for us now.
We have an experienced coach at the helm. Remember, you know, say Hallgrims already bring Iceland to a World Cup, you know. The man know how to lead a team, got a World Cup, right? the man a come with all I'm experience and with all I'm expertise as a manager. Because even you attack say the last game when I'm going and you see all the assistant a runner come and a show
But
you.
Prince,
So right, they say the odds increase, look on this now. Every other year we have all about money. No, we have Adidas. We have money. Odds increase again. Right? We have a new gen sec where look like him no way, Madu. Odds increase again.
yeah,
Right?
but you know, so we still have
Rian
issue.
Bailey, I go there
You
in
know, so we still
prime.
have issue.
Shema Nicholson.
You know, so we
Whisper
still have
Akan
issue
come in.
with all of these money we attack. You know, if you're not, you can't. Let me tell you this, brother. And Man United is a president. Show you, you have all the money in the world. It still cannot bring you the Premier League, right? Man United, poor structure, spend over $1 billion on players alone for the last 10 years. But guess what? They don't have a foundation. They don't have a coach. You see the coach come and put in a whole heap of different things. Prince, it's not about on the pitch. It's not about the coach. You telling me now, boom. All of these odds we are saying our favor, Prince. Boom. First game, Mexico, we are going to play Mexico. Boom. We have flight issue again. Flying players miss up all of them things. First professional move for Al Grimson. Eh? Come on, Prince. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man, Ryan. Evening, man. Evening to the panelists, them.
Yeah, man. Big
Yeah,
up
man, I
yourself.
agree with what you said, brother. As much as Prince very confident, brother. Me no really more confident, brother, that this one we are going. Cause me, if you say the fundamental thing, then, brother, the foundation where Al Grimson need, brother. Me no feel say the problem we have in a Jamaican football can really just solve in a 3-year span, right? Cause me look on it, our team, Ryan, and one of the oldest team where they play the last tournament, As you mentioned, brother, the El Salvador, brother, Honduras, them have a younger team than we are. When we are play them team, if you watch it, you go look on the stats, brother. Especially when we play them away, brother, them look much better than with them possess the ball better and a younger baller and a baller when that team established as our one. Yeah, we can't blame the coach and say the coach already are them thing. But we can understand say some of these players we play against 2 years ago in the qualifier or 1 year ago. And them player there more than likely I go probably be facing again, brother, for the 2026. Prince I say Liam Bailey I go there in prime, Shamar Nicholson are there in prime. What guarantee do we have, brother? This is football. Yet football not guarantee say once a man reach this age, I'm prime that. Liam Bailey prime could have been behind him, you never know. You don't know that. When we had Michael Antonio, him out one, I'm a leading goal scorer. I was still in a EPL. I was still could qualify, brother. Yeah, you want to blame blame say your tapper missed up on them thing. But me, you see the issue me have now, brother. We do have a connection, brother, with the youth football and the senior team, brother. We realize that Dominican Republic Ghana Olympics, brother. They might have an under 23 team where they might prepare, they might have an under 20 team where they go to the World Cup. Honduras go on under 20 World Cup. Guatemala go on under 20 World Cup. So they have a youth program where they might develop now to enter a World Cup, brother. So they have a good program.
Yeah.
I feed them for the next tournament.
Transition.
How are you program there, brother? We're not for the ball them in our side now, right?
Hold on, Carla.
Nah,
cut you. Prince, you see the same 3 team they want me tell you about? Yeah. With them transition. That's what them have over Jamaica. Why you think them always in a youth tournament? Why you think them always in an Olympic? Why you think them do well? Why you think them the Costa Rica and all of these teams qualify? Because them have a good youth system. We don't have that in place. So I'm saying these teams, we are going to have problem beating them because them possess the football much more better. If we get it together, when we make the caller finishing time before him come in. Yeah, go ahead, Carla.
Man, the same thing me I say, brother. So to me, the team we have, brother, as much as man want to say, brother, just play the once your age matter. We can look on in a football how football go. The younger a baller is better, the more potential him have. So we don't know next 2 years maybe Shamar Nicholson and Liam Bailey does probably start that them prime. But if you check on history, brother, normally young baller better have more potential. The Honduras team will play and the El Salvador team will play. them baller younger, them baller will come with a higher tempo, higher level ball game. Well, our under 20, no for our under 20 player, them me feel say, brother, should I get a chance, brother. Even the keeper, brother, Boys Clark, brother. You see, them man they fi probably are their own national team now, brother. We don't know if Andre Blake next 2 years I be at a prime. We don't know. We talk about distribution and can't distribute. What about a defensive midfielder, brother? Who are the potential defensive midfielder we are look on right now? We can come and hold it next 2 years.
Next year, World Cup qualify.
Yeah, next year. With that, there, brother. So to me, brother, we have a lot of work to do, and here we have a good coach. But to me, is that we always seem to get one thing right. We get the ball and then we quality ball, then we don't get a good coach. We get a good coach and we don't get the ball then. As much as Hangrim say is there and you hype about him, coach alone now got carry go World Cup. We have to get a balance side. We have had top Brazilian coach, and come here and the man them get fired. But we'll fire them. So nobody feels because the man come and him carry Iceland go World Cup. Yeah, him there and he's a quality coach. But that don't mean say him can't fail.
Structure
right?
around him, you have to give him the structure for him.
Yeah, the other clubs, the other country, them have quality coach too. Them have good structure we don't have, brother. So the fundamental thing them will have to fix, brother. If we are confident, brother. Me not say aside, right now, we can't say well, our best side for the 2026. Not for the ball of them, brother. Them up in our age, brother. And we can't guarantee say next year them are go there in prime. Mikel Antonio drop our farm, I bench him there. A rub bench away some. So we don't know if next year again he might go drop off first, probably and go play a championship.
No,
maybe he get better, we don't know.
Bench man, Carla.
But we don't know better Prince. We don't know Prince. The man that get up in that age, you know.
Yeah. But Carla,
the man best of him days probably they behind him in a Ryan.
And me tell you something the other day, I only think a joke me I make. Me tell you say, me will know if this team going to qualify for the World Cup. You see this Gold Cup, me will see and analyze this football federation. Because some man think alone of the football, brother. Get the biggest coach, brother. If the structure in place, he might go fail. This Gold Cup are going to be key to see where the future lie with the Jamaican football team going forward. So,
true, and our future,
we have a see bright. Well, a lot of people don't understand, you know. And next year, World Cup qualify. And in 2025, it's going to continue for 2026, just like what happened this year. So we must think, say, we have the whole time and time not depend nobody. By the time you queen Gold Cup run off, boom.
All right, now, Prince, we want to ask you. In terms of the success of the female team, because I see the female team I played the other day, as much as we lose to check. I say quality ball, brother. I can't tell you, brother. I say, the keeper, and I think we see the number one keeper. The more that time I say she bounce the ball, brother. No, I not can remember if she take a long kick. Maybe it's just a goal kick and she take it long, brother. Brother, the team a bounce the ball with a short pass, a bounce the ball and a transition the ball from the defense to the striker. I see all a 17-year-old in the team right now, brother. I think she will score.
19.
I'm not wrong.
19.
So,
a
17-year-old in our team too, you know. Today, a 17-year-old, I say, what go on with the female team, brother? What are the recruitment? What are they doing with the team that with the male people now do?
Carla, and this is what me I try tell Prince, because Prince know this, you know. People, let me tell you again. The reason why the girls are doing good, they are not the greatest of man management of the whole thing with Sidela. But at least you can see the effort. At least you can see a little bit of consistent. My youth, you think I just buck up the girl and qualify for World Cup again? Is a structure is there. It's not there for the man as yet. A structure is there. And the whole dinosaur them in the football, brother, a whole long the thing, brother. The man them for lift up, brother, before. When me a youth a ball boy in Jamaica, me see some man where they in the JFF. Me a youth in a brother. You know when me a ball boy so me how much? Me a 9, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Me a ball boy so and me see them man in the football federation. So when man a come tell me say, you have some old dinosaur just not willing to give up, brother. I can't imagine when me and them man here come tell me about them love Jamaica. Wanna love Jamaica where? Wanna love the one you can get from Jamaica. Cause if only did love Jamaica, only that move up, brother, and look at the program, brother. The girl team, they are not the greatest when I mean things is going on there, you know. But it more highlight on the man side. But things is going on, but guess what? You know, females can keep secret very well. So them are gonna deal with them thing a little bit better than the men's. Look at the team and then you're gonna hear someone, oh, the female football easy. Shut up, boy, easy.
No easy, brother. When they look on it, brother, nothing nah go on, no female program nah go on here. Probably a blessing with the female them. Despite to me, I agree with them when them say, brother, me no want win blame. Them say them want a better coach.
May I teach you now again. You know what the big reason why the success over the female team? Nobody's butting, nobody's trying to sell in every player, nobody now push up. Look at overseas player. I wanna hear no problem with the girls team. But the men's team, oh, we have to talk about we youth them. We're gonna do the youth them at Jamaica. Wanna bring them up to standard and then they will get the opportunity. You know, boy, you want to sell player and give player experience. Boy, hold on Jamaican football. On a hypocrite. Hold on about the love Jamaica. On the love Jamaica, on the love one you can get. Hold on the boy. Me no hear nobody a ball on the female side about selling any player. Can't no player no over there. No money no over there. So them no care about over there. Anyway, Dennis Chung call in. So I'm going to hear what Dennis Chung say. So Mr. Chung call in. Yeah, so I'm going to hear Chung say. Mr. Chung, good evening. Welcome to the show. I want Jai out. I want to say Jai out, sir. Mr. Chung, good evening. Welcome to the show. I want to say Jai out, Mr. Chung. More you strong, you know. Because when them done it in the JFF, you know, you're going to run out, you know. Anyway, stay strong still. What you say?
Yeah, no, I just want to say that, you know, I listen to your program and I mean, there are issues, right? I just want to say that there are issues. I think that some of them are trying to deal with, right? Mm-hmm. But, you know, it's a process. And what I want to say about the coach that come in, Hal Grimson, you know, is an approach that I think is very refreshing. The first week he came into the program, he presented a 4-year plan with all of the matches he wants to play over the next 4 years.
Meaning practice game, you're saying, right?
Practice games over the next 4 years, right? And that I think is important, you know. So I think that some of the issues that you see are really legacy issues, and I don't have the history that you have with football, right? Because I was just there from November, right? As GenSec, I really seen the things because I was on the board for about 2 years before, right?
But when they on the board, they never too deep in it too. When they come in at the GenSec, you realize a different thing.
You don't. You see a lot more things. Yeah. Okay. You see a lot more things when you're in it. You know, and I think that is one of the issues with some of the directors too. I mean, some people have been there for a very long time, so they're supposed to know what's happening, right? But the truth is that, you know, when you sit at a board level, you don't see a lot of issues on the ground. There are some people who will see it because they're a lot more involved, right? But you don't see a lot of issues on the ground. I mean, if you go into board meetings and that sort of thing, you don't really see a lot of the everyday issues. What I would say though, on my view as a lay person, I hear a caller had said something which it just struck a chord with me, right? If you look at, and I'm speaking more as someone who analyzes things, right? If you look at the women program and you look at even the men's program, right? A lot of what happens at the international level in terms of football is primarily because we're able to carry the international players together. Right? What does that suggest for you from an an analytical point of view, what it suggests to me, right, is that we don't have a very good feeder program from the youth locally up into the national team. So someone will and a lot of it span from our economic opportunities, because as soon as someone starts to do well in Jamaica, what you think they want to do? They want to go away and get an education and get a better life, right? It was the same thing in track and field. Remember, a few years ago in track and field, before you had MVP and right, a lot of our people used to go to high school, and then from high school let us go away. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of people who are very good up to high school level, because we have some good ballers up to high school level, you know, right? Mm-hmm. And you have a lot of commitment, right? At champs, track and field, or in football, Manning Cup and the Costa Cup, and you see the people come out, and I can speak for Jamaica College myself, that is a lot of support going to it from the old boys, right? Jamaica College, as you know, Ryan, have a program, a serious development program when it comes to football, right? And a lot of it comes from support, right? But you realize that when you leave high school, whether it's track and field or football in Jamaica, you don't have the same level of commitment after that to your clubs, right? So like in the UK or other place, MLS, even MLS, for example, there's a lot of commitment to community clubs, right? And a lot of people support it, and a lot of people buy the jersey. I mean, talk about Jamaica College alone, right? An old boy, we just go up to the school one day and just buy a whole heap of paraphernalia from the old boys' office, right? A lot of support coming that way. I see Jamaica College, when we're building an auditorium, for example, within 2 weeks, we raised enough money from old boys to build the auditorium that was their cash. In 2 weeks. You understand what I'm saying? So that is some of the realities that we face, right? So
Mr. Chung, you're telling me that Jamaica College have more papers than the Football Federation?
When you say papers, what do you mean?
Butter, money.
Well, for the program that they run, I think that they're better funded. Yeah, for the program that they run, because remember, you're talking about a high school alone, right? The JFF now has to deal with about 8 or 9 different national teams, right? Jamaica College is not going to travel like the JFF. So our airfare alone to go to a tournament can be $20 million, $30 million. You understand what I'm saying? So the money, because remember, you know, when you talk about airfare, it's not like we're taking everybody from Jamaica and going one place. People coming from all over the world. So the logistics, I mean, we have to have a travel consultant alone, right? Because, I mean, this man, his whole time is spent just dealing with travel logistics. I mean, the team that the under 17 team in Guatemala the other day, because we exited early, so we have to, this is one of the logistics we have to deal with. Copa Airlines does not have a lot of flights like an American Airlines, right? So when you take in Copa, for example, right? You know, and you know, God bless them for what they did the other day in sending a bigger plane. But we would have booked a return ticket for the 26th, right? Because you have to book a return ticket. But because we exit early, right? They stayed up until Sunday morning, 3 a.m., just trying to get flights for some of the boys, right? Just to get them back. Right? So those are some of the things that we face. So we do have a lot of challenges, and I am not going to say, and you know me, Ryan, I am always one. I'm not a technical person, right? So I listen to my technical people, because if I am going to make technical decisions, it means it's like you have a dog and outside and you go out and back at night, right? What you need is a new dog. You understand what I'm saying? So I listen to my technical people. But the decisions that need to be made, right, from that level. I mean, remember, and I know we're bashing a lot of things, and we should, because I love when the fans call in. I love when the fans bash us, right? And say their opinion, because I mean that people still care. But we're dealing with a lot of legacy issues, and it's going to take a little while to sort out some of those technical issues, right? We're dealing with a situation also where we're just getting some A license coaches, and as someone just said, you know,
Prince
a university, because when you just come out of university,
I guess Ryan internet a cut off, I guess.
Oh.
like
So because him internet a cut off, him in and out.
Yeah.
Hold on, sorry there.
yeah,
Mr. Chung, Ryan, your internet just a drop off a while ago. So
Yeah.
for about 30 seconds, we don't hear nothing wagwan.
People, new to all of them, Mr. Chung, you have to go over back. I'm new to the computer rolling up people. So I hope you guys can understand. I press something and I realize it. But Mr. Chung, I want to ask you a few questions, because the other day when the boys went, when you guys hand over the thing to Copa Airline and stuff, why you guys send the 14 player with no adult travel?
No man, that's not true. An adult was with them.
When they went back to the another day, an adult with them.
Yeah man. Because I went to the airport with them. Right? I went to the airport with them from before the counter opened. And I was with them because I was determined that I'm going to get them on the flight. So I was with them. Copa created a special line with two check-in counters for them, and one of the trainers traveled with them who is an adult. And last thing I said to him is, make sure you take care of the boys.
Okay.
Because they are children.
Okay.
Right. So I know anybody said that is mischief, because I was there and a trainer went. I made sure I would never send children, because they're children.
Yeah.
I would never send children without a chaperone.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I wouldn't do that.
Fair enough. But Mr. Chung, you're talking about some of the issue you guys having, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are some of the issues you guys having? Because we seems on the outside we looking, we are so appreciate you coming in and stuff and the ideas and all of these things. I know it take time, but how much time the fans need to give to you guys? Because, you know, even the flight the other day wasn't make it too good for you guys.
Yeah, but no, and I accept that, because that should never have happened with the flight, right? And I spoke about that. The focus immediately was to fix it and get the boys down there, right? So that was my main focus, because it don't make no sense to talk about something and say, boy, this should happen, and you don't fix the problem. So fixing the problem was critical. After that, I took certain steps after that to address that situation, right? Because it was an administrative bungle, right? But the first focus for me all the while, fix the problem that you have at hand, right? So we have issues, and we have legacy issues, right? And the truth is that, I mean, I love when the fans call in and people call me personality, you know, right? And curse me and thing, and I'm fine with that, right? Because that is what I sign up for, right? But we have legacy issues. When we're gonna get there, I think that right now, from my own analysis,
Mr. Chung.
development, the youth development and the development of football locally is not something that's going to happen overnight because we have some problems, right? We have issues with pitches, with the quality of fields, right? That's one thing that Hal Grimson pointed out immediately. That boy, we don't really have any good fields in Jamaica, right?
All right, Mr. Chung.
Situations.
Mr. Chung. Sorry to interrupt, but when you don't finish your point, I want you to go over the legacy issue and explain it a little bit more detail for me, please.
Yeah. So
Right,
all of these things I'm speaking about is legacy issues, right? So we haven't invested over the years in developing good fields. So even when we're playing the Premier League, it is very difficult for us to identify even good fields to be played on. So we have to, from time to time, ask people to develop the quality of the pitch, develop the quality of the lighting, and that sort of thing, right? So those are some of the investments that need to be made. We also have a situation that Jamaica is a poor society. And let's not forget that. We are a poor country, right? So one of the things I realized early too is that the boys who when they're in under 15 or so, right? And even outside of even football, I mean, I'm a cyclist, right? A big part of the problem that we have, is that a lot of the boys growing up, because of our income levels, don't have proper nutritional support, right? And that also is key because nutrition is very important to sports development today, right? A lot of them don't have economic support for the certain things. So we try and help as much as we can, right? But we have those issues. You can identify some players who do very well. I mean, if you look at like Phoenix Academy, for example, right? Or even some of the private academies, the reason why a lot of those players do well is because they have very good parental support, right? But how many people
and not
in
only
Jamaica
that, they
have
practice almost every day, man.
Right, because they have the opportunity to do it. But let me tell you something, Ryan. I've seen certain footballers in this country that have been very good footballers who come out of inner city, but they don't really make the potential that they're supposed to make.
One of the things we're going to beat you upon, Mr. Chung, if we realize that we're not getting the players them coming in through, just like the females team, we don't have a professional league in Jamaica. It just started the other day.
Right.
But we qualify for 2 World Cup. If we have problem with getting players preparing the right and proper, why we not going to the United States, use the diaspora in England?
All right, and you're correct, Ryan. You're correct, right? And these are some of the things that we're trying to address now. And that's why I speak about legacy issues, right? Because a lot of the things have been coming forward. We know that over the past few years in JFF, we had some serious problems. We had some serious problems, as you spoke about, in terms of infighting, right? And those are some of the things that we need to correct, right? Now, I think that one of the places that we're starting, and I think we're starting well, right, is with the head coach and the team that were brought around him, right? Because if we can develop a good senior national program, right, you're going to attract a lot of people. So if you look at track and field, for example, what is it that caused track and field to really do well? We developed a very good national, the national athletes who are doing very well at Olympics, right? I am very optimistic about the approach that this coach has taken. And when I talk about approach, I don't just mean presenting the plan, but I sit down with him, right? Up to today, every opportunity he gets when he talks to me about some development thing that he's working on, some database he's working on. I mean, it's very scientific, You talk about the technology, right? I was so impressed when I go and see him and his coaching staff, right? The man, they have a tablet on the sideline analyzing the game, right? Talking to the players and showing them on the laptop, on the tablet, certain tactical moves, right? And that is when I was very, very impressed coming out of the Argentina game, seeing that. Those are some of the things that we're going to have to address, right? Because we have not in Jamaica, right, been very au fait with technology in football. You don't see that. If you look at the JPL, for example, you don't see that sort of thing. So it's a cultural thing we have, and it's going to take a while to change it. But I mean, I appreciate when people come on and say, hey, this should have been done differently. I mean, when I look at the under 17, I'm a lay person too, right? And I always say I'm an administrative person, right? But one of the things I looked at, for example, and I kept asking the question, and I spoke here about it to Ryan. Why is it that in the last 15 minutes we always make goal score? That for me is something that you have to look at, right? Those are some of the things you need to look at, right? But I think that understanding the problem, and that's why I appreciate shows like yours, right? Because what it does is allow us to get the different views. I hear some people calling, and some of what they're calling don't make sense, right? But a lot of what is calling makes sense, right? And what we need to do as administrators is we need to listen to everybody, right? And listen to the issues, listen to the different perspectives, and then bring them all together and try and solve some of the issues there. If we have people like you and your callers calling in and we're not listening to you, then that is the problem that we have, right? So I appreciate, and you know me, Ryan. I mean, whenever you cut us out, I always talk to you and say, boy, Ryan, why you think so? Right? I may talk, right? Because that is how I think it needs to be. And you know what I can give you is a commitment. Just like what I tell you about transparency when I started, right? I said, listen, transparency is something I commit to, right? Yeah. But I will ensure, right, that I will take the learnings from it. I don't have the 30 years and the 40 years in football, right? I'm approaching it from the point of view that how I operate, I will take the learnings from it, right? And I will say, I mean, as I said to you, Ryan, call me anytime. Anybody who is there, call me. Everybody in Jamaica know my number, right? My number is not a secret. I'm a common man.
But
right?
Mr. Cho, ask you, before the people them ask their question, I see you guys meet with the Prime Minister today, handing over Jersey and stuff. What are some of the conversations you guys have with the Prime Minister? Al Grimsey was there and thing. Is it support from the government?
I met with Babsy Grange, the Minister of Sport, 2 days ago also. Because the protocol is to meet with the Minister, the Prime Minister. And we're going to meet with some other people too, right? But certainly support, right? So we speak about the issue of support, because one of the things that I find, one of the legacy issues, is that the football, how we have developed, has not only isolated the fans, right, but we have isolated the stakeholders, like the government, the opposition. I want to meet with the opposition too and bring people into the thing, because we need the support from everywhere, right? And therefore, we talked about it. We talked out with the Prime Minister today about, hey, you know, we need to go World Cup. And the Prime Minister was very adamant that we need to go World Cup, right? So we're starting the conversation so we can get the support from all over, because that's critical. Because one of the things you must realize, you know, football is an integral part of the communities. So Mark Golding, for example, is a chairman of the football club in Arnegans, right? We have to meet with everybody, because we have to get to the point. I mean, even over the weekend, I was down in Mandeville, and I helped a community, somebody down there, a business leader down there, who helped trying to get into football, help with some footballs, right? Because what you realize with football in Jamaica is that if I can engage enough people, then I can get the business community supporting football at the community level too, which is what we're trying to do, right? So I'm trying to engage. Tomorrow we have the Jamaican launch of the Adidas thing. We're going to be, speaking about the Adidas thing, and we're inviting our sponsors in, right? And media and everything, and really display the Adidas thing. The coach is going to be speaking, and I expect that he might be speaking about some plans. And I heard someone talk about Mexico. We have a lot of plans for Mexico. The coach is busy planning that. In fact, next month, Trinidad is coming to Jamaica also. The Trinidad senior team. And we're going to be playing 2 matches against them before we go off to Mexico.
So, hold on.
Right?
That game against, what we are going to use? Local play or we are going to mix it? Is it an international break? Them 2 games they playing?
The Trinidad game?
Yeah. Is it an international break?
The Trinidad game is, we're going to mix it, but we're going to have mostly local players. What he has been doing over the past, since he came, he has had about 3 training camps already. Mm-hmm. Right? A lot of people don't know, but he has had 3 training camps looking at local players. Mm-hmm. When he sat down with me, and go through the thing, he has a database of players internationally. And one of the things he said to me, which is very instrumental, he said to me, listen, the best players in the World Cup are 21 years old. So the age he's looking at now. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So he has a database of players. I must see an extensive database. So he's doing a lot of background work. It's not something that we come and we talk about and say, hey, because I believe that the man has done a good job, right? And we don't need to be going out there talking. The man come, him do him job, right? And I have confidence based on what I see, right? So Trinidad comes, we're going to be playing them next month, and we'll soon be advertising it so that people can come and please people come and pay and support and view the matches against Trinidad, right? And then we go down to Mexico. Yeah.
All right. So my panelists just have come in and want some questions. Wait a turn and see. Don't skip the line. Prince or Davis, both of you guys were here. Wait a line. Yeah. Go ahead.
Right. So Mr. Chung, so I just want to point out that I see the work that you have been doing, and I can say so far you are doing a great job. There's a couple of mishaps, but I see we are quickly able to rectify it, right? So I just want to big you up on that firstly. All right, so I have a couple of points that I want to go back to, that I want to ask you. So I hear you talking about the financial constraints and the nutritional constraints are some of the junior players. So I'm saying that having identified these constraints, what are the JFF doing to help out the situation, or if they are already doing it, or if they plan to do it in the future?
Yeah, man, we're trying to fix the problem. We're trying to fix the problem. I can tell you on the nutritional thing. I've spoken to them and I said, guys, listen, we need to engage with a nutritionist. We need to get nutritional people involved in this program. I cycle, right? And when I ride once a year, I tell Ryan I ride from Kingston to Negril, right? And let me tell you something. If your nutrition not right from days before, drinking water and eating certain things, certain carbs, and on the ride eating, you never make it there, right? So I know the importance, right? So when the sun hit you or a man hit you, you can stand up, right? That's the sort of. If you look at some of the players internationally, the size of those players compared to ours, right? You see it, right? So I've said to them, guys, we need to engage with nutritionists, right? Get some of those people. I've spoken to the head coach about it. So we're trying to do something about that. On the financing side, we're trying to resolve that issue. Adidas has been a big help, right? But you're talking about a situation, and I publish my financials every year, right? The debt of the JFF is coming from the days of Burrell. You understand? We've significantly reduced the issue, right? But we still have issues, right? And I think we're getting over that hump. We have some things to pay, and I'm trying to resolve the issue with getting people who we have contracted with, right? The honorable thing to do is for us to do that and pay them off, and we're trying to do all of that. So, anything I identify as a problem, we have a plan in place. We try and address that, but the truth is that it takes a while, and I'm not saying that for an excuse, because I want people to continue cursing, because when you curse, then it provides good feedback for me, because I don't have no ego problem. Right? So Ryan knows that I have no ego problem. You curse me from now and trust me, no matter to me, I go sleep.
All right, Mr. Chung. So I have about 3 more questions, but me I go down the line. So having seen how helpful having a support of an airline like Copa have done for us, is there any plan going forward to have a partnership with Copa or another airline, having seen how helpful?
And the short answer to that is yes, and I've already started engaging a discussion on that.
That would be good. So can you imagine if a Jamaican team a fly out with have the big sign in the national stadium whenever we play?
Yeah,
definitely. So the next one is you want to make a point or you want me to go ahead?
No, go ahead.
All right. So we are seeing that you are clearly building a kind of relationship with the government. We have seen you with the Prime Minister, we have seen you with the Minister of Sports, right? But over the years we have always had issues regarding passport. Having this type of connection to the government, is there any communication reaching out to anyone in the ministries to see how best we can rectify this as the JFF? So whenever we have players that
I can help them out efficiently. Before I finish again, I can tell you yes, definitely, and we have been receiving that help already.
About passport, that is good.
Passport, and also to get the help with getting quick appointments for visas. Yeah.
My time to ask question, no?
Wait, no man,
last question over there.
Yeah, man, but you just come on and see. You just come on because Chung dip on the show, brother. Come on and wait, man. Wait your turn, man. Go ahead.
All right. So this is my last question, Mr. Chung. All right. So I've been looking at the financial problems that the JFF has been facing over the years, right? There's a number of persons locally that has expressed their interest in getting a jersey. However, there doesn't seem to be any depot that we can find these jerseys to buy. Can you tell us what is the plan to make this to make the jersey accessible to the local public in Jamaica?
All right. What I would say to you is that all the jerseys are online, right? I understand that people want to come in and buy a jersey. No, we don't have any available yet, right? But Adidas has said they are sending some, and they're organizing with a local distributor, right? Remember, we are not the ones who distribute it. We get a percentage of the sales, right? Maybe one of the things we can do, right, and I'm just thinking on my feet right now, and maybe I'll discuss it with my people, is that maybe we can facilitate that by taking the orders at JFF and then getting them online for you, right? So maybe that's one of the things we can do, but I will discuss that. But what Adidas said to me is that a shipment is coming for local distribution, right? But it's not there. We don't even get all our gears yet. Even JFF, we don't get our full shipment yet. What we got the other day was enough kits for the under 17 and the girls. right? So we're still waiting on our major shipment to come in. So that's the situation with it, and it's not something that we can do much more about. But a lot of people have been buying them online. I can tell you that a lot of people are, because in the first day, in the first 4 hours, the thing crashed the site.
Sail out, man, because me want Jersey for get 2 win already and can't get none of it. So yeah. Brand begin about go ahead, Martin.
Yeah, so Mr. Chung, big up yourself. My question is mainly on the campaign last year, as I stated a while ago, with the elements of this. We call it curse. We call it a curse from the Jamaica Football Federation, where they run the system before you come in. It's a curse, me call it. But you can assure the fans, say, the division and the confusion and these disgrace between local and overseas not bonding. Or you can assure us, so we can say a one Jamaica team, a one Jamaican unit going forward with the football. I hear him. Or we can control say you go penalize players where I make mischief and chaos in the camp and don't mash up it for the country, for the 3 million odd people who are living in the country and the millions were overseas. Or you can assure the fans in that, Mr. Chung. So we're not gonna have them in chaos there again.
All right. So I can never assure anybody that anybody will not step out of line. But if you know me, important for me is discipline, right? And I think that you'd have seen certain moves that have been made already by the JFF to ensure that discipline is maintained, right? So certainly on the administrative side, we try and do that. And I expect that on the coaching side, it's going to be done. Now, the coach that I see there, Hal Grimson, he is one that maintains discipline too, right? Now, from the administrative side, what I can say is that if we're not getting a result from a team, then our job is not to interfere in the team, but to change a coach. That's our job, right? I don't think that you're going to have that problem that you saw last year, because I think that this coach, right, and his assistant, right, they will be able to manage that situation. I think that people, the players that I see he's pulling together, he's pulling players from all over, because he's still doing his assessment now, right? So there's nobody who's guaranteed a place in the side. Right, he's a professional coach, and any professional know that one of the most important things in any team is unity and working together. So I don't expect we're going to have the problem, but what I can say is that people will always try and have their individualistic way. But if you have watched how we have operated over the past few months, whenever someone come out and try to cause uproar, we shut it down, right? And they not by attacking anybody, but by saying exactly what the situation is. Because what I find in the past is that we've allowed people to say things, and there has never been any response to it, and that is what caused the problem. But I find that in life, once you respond with truth and facts, it always shut down everything else and bring you back to a certain level. And the truth is that once you're fair to people, and I don't mean that it must be easy with people, but once you treat everybody fairly, treat them the same way, right, then you'll have that unity. The other thing to remember that we have been putting certain things in place. We put in place a sexual harassment policy. We put in place a whistleblower policy. Right, and we're enforcing, and we put it in place. What's this other policy? A safeguarding policy, right? And those things are done to bring equity across the board, right? So if anyone steps out of line, those policies will help to bring them back into line, right? And that's all that we can do, right? And as I said to you, I can't guarantee that nobody will step out of line. But the key, just like when you have problems, I say you can't guarantee you'll never have a travel problem because of the complexity that's involved in it. I mean, imagine booking 33 flights from all over the world, right? But the important thing that we should be judged on is how we recover from something that happened, right? And that is what policies is. It's just like with the fraud. People say, boy, there are a lot of frauds happening, but the important thing is frauds will always happen. It's how you address it and how quickly you find out about it. And that's what I can say to your caller that will guarantee.
Okay. Mr. Chung, have you guys reached out and taken a question from the comment section? Because they want to kill me, so I'm not ask a question. But people, remember, if me they ask, I'm going to show respect to my panelists them. When you ever say me this the morning on the show. Yeah. Me talk to Mr. Chung. Have you guys reached out to Mason Greenwood as yet?
No, not that as far as I know. I had said that I wouldn't say a problem, but that's a decision for the coach, right? And the coach makes his decision. You know, one of the things that from an administrative point of view that we will not do, right? Myself and the president, is we will not interfere in any team matters, right? So those things, what we will do, you know, people send me videos all the while, and what do I do with the video? I turn it over to the technical people and say, look at it, right? And they make their determination. The most I'll do is send the contact. I don't even tell them where it come from, right? But they make the decision, and you know, they're aware of all the players that are out there, including Mason.
Okay, fair enough. Website. Oh, when I get the website up as yet, what happened? This has been
being worked.
Last year.
It is being worked on
the YouTube channel.
Both of them are being worked on. The first one that's going to come out is the website. I have someone working on that right now. What we're trying to do is put together content. We had some issues in terms of the administration of the domain name before. I was sorting out a lot of things on that. I don't want to go into details on that, but he is working on it now, and we expect that it will be completed shortly. That's the first thing that's going to come out. Tomorrow, for example, at the Adidas launch, we're going to be using the studio at the JFF for the first time in a very long time for the press launch. Okay. So we're putting everything together, but
can we get that live? Can we get that live on YouTube? We need
it's going to be live, yeah.
Where?
Yeah, man, it will be live.
Where are the people going to see that?
I will. The information will be sent out in terms of the link by tomorrow morning. They might have done it already, but the truth is that I didn't get it from them because I was doing some other issues. But I had a team working on it. It's going to be a nice event. You know, we're inviting the sponsors. We have a few sponsors coming, the media, persons from the committees, marketing committees, and so, right? So that is going to be live. It's going to be streamed live. Okay. And I think it's going to be streamed live on YouTube. So that will be sent out. I mean, we should have sent it out before, to be honest with you, but you know, it's something that just never crossed my mind, to be honest with you, right? Okay. And it's not everything won't cross my mind, because you know, say I could have been grandfather.
Yeah.
You know. So
all right. Unseen. Go ahead, Unseen. Unseen, go ahead.
All right, thank you. Waiting so long. All right, Mr. Chung, I don't know if you know me still, you know. You work on the food truck, you know, when you're right from Kingston to Negril.
Oh, you know, man, work on it?
Yeah, man.
They give me the bad food when I was riding, you know.
No, man, they get all of this, the energy bar, them, and the banana, and the melon, you understand me?
Right. You see, it's a man that was a sabotage my ride around.
Me, I tell you, man, Unseen Sports.
But anyway, my question, I go back to the topic, you know, you understand? Merron going to be sacked by JFF this week. So I go back to the topic. Someone want to talk about the coaches that will go down. So this is my problem. So we have around 4 coaches go down to Guatemala and the 4 of them are the coaches them who have the A license, right? Now, my question is, why the pool
Yeah.
of coaches so limited in terms of A license in Jamaica? Why it's so limited? And
All right. All right.
Continue.
All right. Let me tell you why. So the coaching education thing was started just up maybe a couple years ago, right? And they go through D license, C, B, and A. So we just get to the point now where we have about 10 persons in the A license, and we have about 7 of them who have qualified already, right? At the B level, we have about 30 or 40 coaches that have qualified at the B level. Similar at the C level, you have about 90 odd and about 300 at D level, right? So what you're going to see in the next year or so, you're going to see more and more people getting A license, right? Now, and I hear the thing that people say, but there are so many people who went on with A license, right? But they've just qualified. And, you know, when a man just come out of university, one thing, the most important thing in lack is experience with the university degree, right? Because a man who has been working for 20 or 30 years is always going to outperform a man who has the brightest university degree in the world and working for 1 year, right? Because experience, you can't beat that. Because when you think about it, education is nothing but formalized experience.
True.
That's all it is, you know. Education is experience, you know. All them do is put it in a book.
Yes. So,
You understand? I mean,
so the next thing I'm going to
go ahead.
ask, is these coaches going to get any overlook then on their performance going to with the under 17 team? Will these coaches be scrutinized?
That's not something I can comment on. I mean, I as was said before, I mean, in order for us to be objective, because I mean, we don't want to come out and just accuse people of things like that. We need to get an objective report. We need to assess the report, and we need to meet with people and see what the situation is. The decision on that also is not my decision; it's a technical thing, and technical will recommend it to me. But I will never speak out of turn and speak about something that, you know, that I haven't properly given some objective thought.
Okay, so you're not responsible. All right, so you're not committee there or responsible for objective by coaches and
So they will have to objectively look at it and make a recommendation to me, right? I am the person who, of course, do the whole employment thing, but a recommendation would have to be made, right? Because I wouldn't want to insert my subjectivity into it, right? I have certain subjective views, but at the end of the day, we have to be fair, right? I mean, it's one thing to look at somebody. You ever see these things, them post some pictures and you look at it and you get one impression, and when you look at what happened 10 minutes before, you get another impression.
True.
Right? So, I mean, I would love to have the benefit of that analysis. Even when we're dealing with disciplinary matters, we review things, right, and make an objective decision on it. Of course, when you're looking at something, everybody is going to have a different opinion, and that is the issue. So, I mean, Ryan will know if he receive 10 calls, I'm going to get 10 different viewpoints, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I don't have the luxury of ruling on 1 or 2 of them. I have to look at all 10 of them, bring all 10 of them together, and make an objective analysis on it to ensure that everything is fair, right? And that is what we'll do.
All right. So the next thing I want to say is that we need to hurry up and get a number of coaches with A license, so the pool get bigger. So now, when you have the pool bigger
the
now,
pool now for bigger unseen. We have it in the diaspora, brother. It's there in the diaspora.
You know, sister, they might use the local coaches. So we have to work with the man they might do. We can't change
but what I'm gonna say, unseen. I mean, Ryan is correct that we need to use the diaspora, but you are also correct that we need to develop it. And the board made a decision the other day to subsidize some of the teaching courses at A and B level in order to encourage more people, right, to come on and get their qualification, because getting the qualification is important. Then once you get the experience with the qualification, you're going to get a better experience than if you had it without it, right? But Ryan is correct. There are people out there in the diaspora, and I know that talks have been happening, right, to see how we can engage with some people. But the logistics of getting someone from overseas is not always very straightforward, right? Because people have families too, right? And you have to consider those things, right? So there's a lot of logistics around. I mean, one of the points that we made, we're talking to the Prime Minister today. The Prime Minister said to us, boy, let me tell you something. He has been involved with helping football. And he said, football is a very complicated and expensive thing, right? When you're dealing with football properly, right? Even at the local level, in the community level, is a very expensive thing to deal with football. And that complexity of dealing with it internationally, engaging people internationally, adds to it. But we have to engage with people,
Okay. But next question, Sir Chung. Why is it that the coaching courses, most of the coaching courses, I say, all right, D license, C license is public to people in in Jamaica, but B license and A license not public. Like, you don't know when it again, you don't know who I go, and you have a selected number of person.
No man, that's not true. That's not true. It's just that more people right now, right, will be doing like the D and the C, right? The B and the A, you know who qualify for those, because those people already would have done C, and you don't have a big crowd to draw from. So what you do is you market directly to those people. So a man can't just get up and do a B. You have to go to a D and a C first. You understand?
No, but
Once
you
you
have
get
a
to
whole
C, though,
equivalent.
we'll have
No,
a
you have a whole heap of coach of equivalent but can go straight to B and A.
Well, I don't know about that, but what I'm telling you is that what we have is a database of the C's and B's, and then we'll say to them, boy, this is the next level. Now, in terms of wanting to know B's and A's, it's not a secret. If someone is really interested, they can always call the JFF too and say, boy, which we've had people do, right? People can call and say, listen, we want to do this course. Because remember, the responsibility is not just on the JFF to provide it, People who want it should also call and say, listen, I want to be a B license, or I want to be a A license. Don't wait on the JFF to call you, right? Or say no something. You call, be proactive and say, like, have people call me and say, I want to do this course, right? And then we will say, okay, the next course is X time, right? And we actually put in a lot more administrative muscle behind the organization of the coaching thing, right? So you're going to see that change very soon, come next month, because we're putting the administrative structure in place to support it.
Who is responsible for evaluating the technical committee?
Evaluating the technical committee itself?
Yeah, the one that drew
that would be the board. Because remember, the technical committee is a subcommittee of the board,
Okay.
Right? Just like the finance committee is a subcommittee, and the disciplinary, the only committee that the board doesn't appoint directly, only two committees, is disciplinary and appeal, which is appointed by Congress. So once a year, Congress appoints those people.
All right. Mr. Chow, thanks for coming now, because I have to go run, because I do lower body workout, and right now it's not easy to sit down in that court.
Squeeze in one more question now.
Bro.
Squeeze in one more question.
Yeah, quiz in the question, because I have to go to my bed right now, people. I have work tomorrow, and my exercise today, legs, I may tell you, right now, my day after sit down, I never plan for the 3 hours.
So, Mr. Chung,
I have to run, people. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, man.
What was the JFF objective and the under 17 team going to Guatemala? What was the objective? Our expectation?
I can tell you my expectation to qualify for the World Cup.
Yes, and we are not there because of some reason. And this is my opinion still. I don't understand the rubric that the technical committee used to select those coaches that went to. If we're looking only on qualification, we're going to forever fail. That's my last piece.
All right, search.
But I mean, that's a decision to be made by the technical people on the board.
All right, Sir Chung, we just a follow up on some of the statements that you made earlier, right? So we talk about the licensing of our coaches, right? The seed, A, the bead, right? So what I want to know, I know that within this part of the region, certification, it doesn't hold a lot of weight internationally. So what I want to ask is that
once you're A license coach, once you're qualified as A license, you're qualified to coach anywhere in the world.
Yeah?
You got that? Yeah, man. Yeah.
Who says so?
That is the information that I got. Is a CONCACAF license, you know.
Bush lies to that, Mr. Chung. You made him tell you that, Bridget.
But I am but listen.
But me I try to tell you, say that a bush lies.
Whether it's a bush license or not, I'm telling you what has been communicated.
It can work in the Caribbean. But otherwise, from that, God USA, a bush that, man. Go with that, man. You go and coach a team in the USA.
You sound like your lower body workout I get to, you know, right?
Nah, I get to, but a bush league, man. A bush
right,
guys
so,
in that, man.
No, we just want to follow up, you know, because we want to get the full content.
Prince,
Mr. Chung has
Prince,
said,
I want to go over them thing, Prince. Me need to go over sleep, brother.
I go over, but we have to ask the authentic question where people
brother, but me tell you, my body I'm going to do lower body thing, brother. I'm do a 2 hour workout for brother. And for you hear me, I tell you, you know, for you hear me, I tell you, say, me have to go, brother. Because me I tell you, it's not good for when you do the lower body exercise and sit down now one. You know what I mean? Me need a nether.
Me just slip in one piece of thing.
Yeah, go on. Quick and fast,
brother. All right. So we hear you say the CONCACAF A say he can coach anywhere in the world. The one question
just correct you, bro. That not it's a bush.
No, I Mr. Chung. Remember not I Mr. Chung.
But me I try to tell you something, brother. Where you ask about the man a question never, brother. He cannot coach in the United States, brother. It's not a valley, bro. A bush league thing, brother. It just how in a Jamaica and a Caribbean, brother. That's all, brother. Hey, you can't even go to Mexico with that, brother. It's cool, man. You know, nobody asks him that question. Mr. Chung, it's a pleasure to speaking to you. Gentlemen, you must listen to me, man. You must listen to me, man. But big up yourself, Mr. Chung. Really appreciate the calling and, you know, put a little bit of it.
Respect.
Yeah, man. Go on, go sleep, Mr. Chung, man. Come and go stress out for my bed right now. Yeah. All right.
Big up, Mr. Chung. Big up.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
People, it's come to the end of the show. Start early, and there's a reason why I start early, people. I start 6 o'clock. You get me? I say, yeah, man. Me have to go all asleep, people. Who not understand? I see why the Jamaican player them now and going to the gym, brother. Cause I feel like me a pass out. It no matter. It don't matter. Anytime you have the legs, brother, a problem, brother. Always, brother. No matter how you do it 100 times, it's a problem. I'm sure the Jamaican player them run for me. But me have to do it because I want to be strong and thing. You see? But anyway, people, big up on yourself, people. It's a short one, 3 hours. You know what I mean? Yeah, big up to yourself, people. Big up. Me even got enough phone call, people. It's 9 o'clock. I'm going to get a good rest tonight, brother. Especially the work I'm put in. If me not put in a rest there, me not go grow. So now if you understand. Health first. Health. You know what I mean? Big up on yourself, people. Not about love and respect. Yeah, man. A bush license, them have, brother. One telling you. Unseen have a bush license too. But I'm feeling, we are last saying, and Prince, before we close out. Last saying, gentlemen. Gentlemen, when you go on the
And
bed.
see, you know, I go ahead. But they are seeing me, man.
Yeah, mash up the people. Them. Nah, better.
All right. So, what we just want to say, right? We just want to tell people them say, here what, you see me?
Danny Jet put it on a capital letter, you know. Oh God, Danny Jet. Yeah, but
Go
why?
your bed, Ryan, man. Go your bed.
Yeah. All right. Look, seems like we're not on the closing point, so we're gonna leave it this, people. Prince,
So, another gentleman. Another gentleman, you see me?
Danny Jet, that man, you know what I mean? Yeah, but people, big up on yourself. Prince, nothing but love and respect. Thanks for coming again, brother.
Big up.
So uncomfortable, brother. I can't even wait for that to have my instrument. That's so hard it is right now, people.
Respect Liverpool. Respect.
Yeah, man, biggest side in the world, brother. Dead Real Madrid tomorrow, yeah?
You're crazy, man.
Big up, Fancy. Big up. Next time, if you join the show earlier, bro. Join the show late, man. And yeah, behave like somebody picnic them will come class late and disruptive.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.